What's going on, everybody?
Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Happy Friday to everybody.
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
I was going to make it for a while this week. Been a rough week.
Every week. If there's
Yeah,
work
every
involved, every week.
I'm on call, so I hope my phone don't go off. So if it does,
I
then
hope
we can
for
wait.
I hope for them it doesn't go off.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, we got 15 people out there. I got a stack of shit here, guys. I got all my pre-orders are starting to kind of drizzle in a little bit. I had a slow couple of weeks, and the last couple of days, my mailman's hated my guts.
And when you say drizzle in, you mean they back the fucking mail truck right up to your front door? Because that's what
Yeah.
I'm getting. The pictures that I'm getting, it's like Tony level shit every day.
I got a feeling next week's going to be even worse because I still got over 20 pre-orders that ain't come in yet, and they're all kind of sorted in the same time frame. So, but
is everybody else getting everybody else getting their pre-orders in right now? Is that what's happening across the board?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This month, which is just about over, and then October were like just huge months. I mean, it was just like
it was
so many titles every Tuesday. Just it's ridiculous, you know. Yeah.
In October, man, I got so many pre-order dates in October. Late October, early November, all through November, I got pre-orders lined up. So many I had to make a spreadsheet so my old ass wouldn't forget to order it twice, which I still do anyway.
It still doesn't work. I never thought I'd say this. All my pre-orders are coming from Walmart.
Really?
Like Walmart exclusives, basically. You know, for October.
Walmart's killing the game right now, man.
Yeah, man.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It sounds like Target has finally said, "Fuck it, I quit."
Yeah, Target's shit in the bed, man. They're just completely getting out of physical media. Pussies.
Yeah.
I concur. Yeah, damn them. So,
I mean,
it's all going to be online, eventually anyway. So I mean,
I was thinking, those Walmart releases be generic, some generic bullshit, no inside artwork, or they're all full. Those steel books that are coming, they're all full on legit physical media releases. Yeah, in my opinion, which is kind of crazy to say.
So I guess you guys noticed we got Todd here, by the way.
Yeah.
Side Hustle Cinema's joining us tonight. We got a two-parter. He's going to join us tomorrow night on our top 5 Nick Cage movies. Shameless plug. So we figured we'd get him on here tonight to make sure he liked us good enough to join us twice. So we'll see.
He doesn't show up tomorrow.
He'll show up tomorrow. He didn't have a good time tonight.
Where's the cancel button?
Yeah, come down with sudden illness tomorrow.
Where's that eject button at?
I'll go down one subscriber.
The Nick Cage thing is a real fun stream to get ready for, because every Nick Cage, it's like any movie he's in, I don't care who you are, if he's on screen, that's where the eyes go. I don't care if he's in a second role or whatever.
Yeah,
he's going to be doing something crazy. Regardless,
he's such a unique actor, man. I've watched so many of his movies, and I always enjoy our top 5s. But I'm going to be honest. I mean, some top 5s are more fun than others.
Yeah.
And this top 5 has been a fucking blast.
Yeah.
I started off thinking, okay, I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm going to go through this guy's entire filmography, including upcoming releases. He has like 112. That's not going to happen. So I went back and hit some of the ones that I missed or hadn't seen in years. And my top 5 list, when I first decided I was doing the stream, from the first week to the second week, is completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different after watching a lot of these movies again and for the first time. So,
very, very versatile. And, he can be understated, or he can be cage rage. I mean, either way, it just depends on what you let him do. And I saw that. Anybody see the 60 Minutes interview he did, where he said, "What about your critics?" Somebody was asking, "What about your critics who say that the performances have been bad the last 10 years ago?" And he said, "You can say whatever you want about the movies that I did, but the performances are the exact same." And it's really true. Even in the movie's shitty, he's still going at it 1,000 miles an hour, whatever it is.
And I would like to think that I like Nick Cage being crazy ass Nick Cage.
Yeah.
But when he really gets serious and acts, I might like it better.
He can do it either way.
He's a weird one.
He's a weird
it's
one.
Hard to. Sure. Every role is very different.
I was surprised at how many of his movies I haven't seen.
There's a ton I haven't seen. All the direct videos he did, I haven't seen hardly any of those.
There's a lot of the direct.
So I've got like a nice list now that I'm going to try to get through. Over the next year, or if I take a year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely want to check out some of those. That
I can't imagine any of those straight to videos are going to beat my top 5 I have right now. But I may be surprised.
it's also surprising that he does so many because he still has box office. He's still got box office pull. A lot of times people switch to those when their career's kind of over, and I feel like he's still relevant.
Well, the issue is he got into that tax trouble, and he had to say yes to anybody that would meet his quote.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, do this one, do that one. Give me
Fast
stuff.
and easy and quick money.
The fewest short days for the most amount of money.
Yeah.
I gotta get paid to pay the government back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then on like Willy's Wonderland, it was his idea that he doesn't speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How great's that? You just show up and it's like, I got an idea. How about I just don't talk?
Man, come on, you got Nick Cage in a movie like that. You got to talk, man. You got to have some Nick Cageisms. You got to do some shit.
But there's some gems in there in that 10-year run where it was a lot of straight to video.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about all this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got out there in the chat. We got 21 people watching now. What's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
He's here for the intervention. He says, "Hey, my name is Chris C, the Slasher Dude, and I am a physical media addict. Ain't we all?" In the right place.
Try to keep it under control.
What's up,
Wrangler? What's going on, buddy?
Wrangler, what's up, man?
Even Wild must get the fix. Yep. Ken Carlson, what's going on, buddy? He says, "Hey, boys, this week I got in Wicker Man 4K limited edition, Target's BFI Night of the Demons, 4K, Touch of Evil 4K from Eureka. Nice, man.
It's a haul. It's a real haul.
He's back and forth. Hey, Hagen K, what's going on, buddy?
Hagen,
what's going on, man?
There's a nice Ken. I got the Night of the Demons 3 set from Scream. Sydney Eubanks, what's going on, buddy?
What's up, Sydney?
Do some of the haze here. Ken says, the Slasher Dude, nice. He said, only a fan of the original film. Other two were okay.
I know some people that like the second Night of the Demons better than the first.
I've only seen the first two. I've never seen part 3. So I'm going to fix that soon.
They're all good, I thought.
Because I've never seen them, so I was like, fuck it, get the bundle. So he says, time to talk movies, drink whiskey, and do lots of drugs and cocaine. I can't afford cocaine. I spend all my money on fucking movies.
Yeah.
So I'm drinking cheap-ass Michelob Light or Michelob Ultra. Warren says, Chris, seen the Sleeper 2012 slasher.
I haven't seen that. I'm not familiar with that one.
I watched the movie earlier tonight, whatever, that one that's on Hulu, the No One's Gonna Save You or something like that. A sci-fi thriller or horror movie. The first first couple acts were fantastic. I thought that the aliens were creepy as fuck. There was some real creepy scenes in it. They did a good job with the aliens. But the final act, I don't want to spoil it for nobody. The final act, it fell apart for me pretty bad. I didn't like the ending worth of shit. But up until the ending, it was great. So, anyway, maybe I didn't understand the ending. Maybe I need to get a YouTube video to explain it to me. Spoon feed me.
Well, that's it's always good when you have to do that. You feel like you have to do that, or it's gonna, that's always a good sign with the movie. Like I don't know if I liked it or not. I don't know what the fuck that was.
But like the first half of the movie, though, when they're really showing the aliens and you got all the tension shit going on, whatever, it's pretty creepy, man. Did a good job with that part of it. Chris, I have not Wild Interesting. We'll have to check it out. Wild Wrangler says Throwback Slasher. Nice, it's on streaming. They're just having a conversation back and forth. I forgot we're here.
Yeah, it don't matter.
What's going on, Wilkie?
Hey, Corey.
Hey, buddy. Tony's in the house. What's up, Tony?
Me, the Godfather.
The Iron Man.
Yeah, so what's up, Tony? The Iron Man. Movie Hunter's here. What's up, Movie Hunter? The pencil kill never gets old. Nope, never will.
Yeah.
Bob Reynolds says, everybody kiss Tony's ring.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Chris says Darth Vader's slaying never gets old. I do agree. Allie, what's going on?
Hey, Allie.
What's up, fellas? I love the Ace Ventura thumbnail for this stream.
What's up, Allie?
Yeah, right.
It's hard to come up with ideas
like
for thumbnails. It's easy to just do a thumbnail, write something on there, but it's hard to be creative sometimes. And I'm not the most creative guy in the world, but when I try hard, kind of proud of myself sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I said, for a novice, it's not bad.
Whenever we get like damaged steel books or slip covers or whatever, we always think of that Ace Ventura little clip there out of the beginning of that movie. That's what I always think about. Is just the elevator closing on the back, him kicking it down the hallway and stuff. I mean, yep.
Everybody saying, "Hey, the alley." Chris says, "Mailman don't like me either."
Yeah, they can be vicious sometimes.
Calm the hell down, Chris.
All right.
Chubbs, what's going on, man?
Don't do anything.
Holland there. Holland, what's up, Holland?
Yeah. Let's make sure the mailman gets home every night.
Marvin says, "We'll have to wait for October. Pre-orders getting a bonus." Yeah, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. Magic Hands, what's going on?
Magic.
Damn Dirty Ape. Always fun to say.
Yeah, one of the best names.
Yeah, Chris says, I save my orders in my emails for me so I don't forget. Yep, looks as he does as well. Movie Hunter says, Walmart has been double billing me for the last group of Steelbook orders. They took the money from me on order in July and refilled me again upon shipping.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe we need to check our shit.
Maybe I should check.
Right.
I haven't checked, to be honest with you.
It is Walmart. You know, you gotta watch Walmart.
Yeah.
Well, the beauty with them too, to get into the returns thing, there is a problem. You can just walk into a Walmart store, and they swipe your card, and they pull it up that way.
Right.
You just put it right back on your card.
Yeah, Basic Blue says that was odd about the double charging. Wild Reynolds says Nick Cage singing the alphabet to Vampire Kiss. Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's good acting right there now. Oh, Magic Hands says, what you guys think about the new Chucky set from Arrow Part 1 only Blu-ray? Yeah, I don't know why the hell. I guess it got to be a rights thing, I guess. Only I can explain.
Yeah,
It's just weird.
MGM owns the rights for the first film and then the remake. So I think they're probably giving them like a hard time or something. Maybe they couldn't work out a deal.
I may or may not have already pre-ordered it. I mean, maybe. We'll see. I already pre-ordered it. So, because
he was back
one
and
complete
forth
set of
on
Chucky
it.
movies ain't enough. I got to have a second one. Just
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was back and forth on it for about, I'd say 2 minutes. He was back and forth on it before it was just, you know what? It'll probably sell out.
Brad's going, come on, man. You don't need those. And the next text he gets from me is a copy of the order. We can move on. We can move on from this conversation.
I knew you already got the Scream Factory 4Ks with the slips and all that. I know you already got those.
Yeah, I know.
And,
but it's a cool looking box set, I think.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of it. What do y'all think about the artwork?
I really like that box set. I think they killed it with having all of them kind of crammed in there like that and the knife sticking out. But I'm kind of worried that they're digipacks. Todd, what do you think? Do you think that's a digipack set?
I honestly didn't like the look of the set that much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know how popular it'll be, honestly, because I know when it comes to like the foreign stuff, the overseas stuff, I don't know, people don't gravitate toward that a lot. I mean, the Psycho set because everybody needed it, But like, you saw like in some of your review videos, you showed off like those Film Vault, things, and I show off media books and stuff from Germany, and there just isn't much interest really in that stuff. So I don't know if people will double dip. How much was that set?
$100.
Yeah, about $100. Yeah, I think it was exactly $100. I think.
I do.
So, Anthony, you're the big Resident Chucky guy. Are you going to get this?
You know what, man? Probably not, honestly, because I got all those Scream Factory 4Ks. I really like them. I think they look great. I think I'm pretty good. I mean, it's a cool looking set. I at first I didn't like it. I'll be honest. When Brad sent me the image, I was just like, I don't know about all this yellow and shit on here. But then it kind of grew on me a little bit, just because how often do you see like yellow packaging like that, like nice yellow box set with all the different little Chuckies on each yellow, you know what I mean, with the yellow background and everything. I was like, all right, I guess it's kind of cool. But as far as the transfers go and the special features and everything, I mean, I think I've got enough with the Scream Factory release.
Right. Yeah, I definitely didn't need it. Whatever. I mean, it was one of those. They could have put it at the checkout at the grocery store. It's one of those impulse buys. When I see it, I was like, "Ooh, nice and shiny. Look at the yellow."
Yeah.
So
I just like the doll box. I did like that, and like Anthony was saying, I don't really care for the inside when you pull them each out and there's the image. That's okay, right. But I just like the outside of the box with that. And I didn't own the other 4, the 4 through 7. I was waiting for a deal from Scream Factory. Apparently, the only way to buy that now is to buy the pins, the big set. That's the only way it's in stock.
Right.
So, and that set is more than this set to have them all. So I went ahead and did it. Well, I reached out to UK Tony, and he's going to be sending it over. But yeah, and not having the first one on 4K hurts the set, I think.
Definitely.
And I feel much better because right before we got on the stream, I just sold my copy of Cruel Jaws for $84. So I basically traded Cruel Jaws for the whole Chucky set. I feel much better now.
There you go.
Vindicated.
It is kind of cool that it has the Living with Chucky documentary.
Yeah.
There, that's
which I already have that too.
So. I own it as well, but it's kind of cool for people that didn't buy it, because that came out fairly recently.
Yeah, it was very cool. They added that. It really is.
Yeah, it's a nice
set. If somebody don't have them, it's a great set.
And the remake not being in there is another issue. I'm sure people go, well, fuck, that's not all of them. You can call it whatever you want, Part 8 or whatever, but it's a remake. And it's available. Why isn't it in there? And the image that I confirmed this with Anthony before I just shoot my mouth off. The image that the Arrow teaser is from Part 8, is from the remake. The Arrow teaser with the Chucky feet, that's from the remake.
Right.
So we all thought, well, what the fuck? At least I did.
Because it is. If you look if you just look at the coloring on there, like the color palette that they use, you can tell it's from the remake or it's one of the newer editions. But the thing that really sealed it for me, that set it aside from like Curse or Cults, because those also have that kind of newer, color palette, more darker colors and tones and stuff. But what set it aside for me is the floor, the wooden floor that he's standing on, that you see his feet on. That wooden floor is from the remake. It's in the apartment that they live in.
Yeah.
100%. That's the wooden floor from that. So I don't know what they were trying to pull with that. If they were just trying to pull the wool over our eyes kind of thing.
I don't think they knew what they were doing there. They didn't know who they were dealing with. First of all, they
probably just pulled a random image.
Yeah,
they're like, okay, this works, but that's from the remake.
If Part 1 was 4K and the remake in 4K, first time to 4K for the remake was included in the set, I think it would sell better, a lot better than.
Yeah,
but who knows how well it'll sell? Even still, it still might. That Empire Scream set. Did anybody think that thing was going to sell out like it did?
No.
I saw
right over today that I predict it sells that really fast. I may be wrong. I'm sure Scream Factory is going to probably stop that. The points that Todd made make sense, but I predicted this was going to sell out quick.
And if you got a movie room, it will look good on the shelf.
And that's kind of what I got it for. Cool, I got a place right up there for it. It's going to look really nice.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I got.
It's a good price point. I like the price point. That almost makes it okay to double dip on it, I think. But
140, 150 been a little crazy. $100 is pretty fair for that many 4Ks.
Oh, Todd's about to get it now. He's like, pre-order.
Well, yeah, that's got me thinking about it now. It's like, okay. Look, you don't have to twist my arm that hard.
Right.
Well, there's a blue variant that if you order you can order that directly from Arrow UK if you want a blue variant of the box. That makes no sense to me.
I haven't seen the blue variant, but I like the yellow better. I've got the yellow anyway.
The Chucky box is yellow. That's why it's yellow. It's designed after a Chucky box.
Yeah. And I think it really will stand out. Like if you put that in your background there, you're going to notice it immediately because it's a yellow thing,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
that'll be the only thing I have in my background.
Right.
Chris says I have one more pre-order coming from Wally World.
Nice.
Hey, just finished chat and return my money, but since I ordered with my debit, I was able to keep because I was checking my balance every day.
Yeah. Hey guys in the chat, what do you guys think about that Child's Play set? Are you guys picking that up, or who's getting it? Who's not getting it? Is it stupid? I know Brian, he's not getting it.
Yeah. Well, most people, I say a lot of people I know anyway, have got that the full set from Scream Factory.
Yeah.
So that's going to keep a lot of people even thinking about it. I'm a psychopath, so you can't include me.
What was 4 through 7 on 4K? Just if you wanted the movies and the new slips. How much was that?
I'd have to go back and look. I don't remember, dude.
I think it was maybe 109, something like that. Like 109.
That sounds about right.
Of course, Anthony doesn't know because he didn't care how much you want. It's just take my money. Shut up, take my money.
No, so yeah, you're talking about with the movies and then the
alternate slips and the poster,
the alternate slips and the 4K for 4 through 7.
Because I didn't get the pins or anything like that.
No, I didn't either.
Why do I feel like it was like a?
I could have swore it was 120 for 4 through 7.
By 120 to 160 with the pins or something like that.
Yeah.
I think the pins had $60 to it. Something crazy like that.
Yeah,
they did.
Add $60 here. I'm pretty sure.
Somebody in the chat know. I know it was over $100.
Somebody look it up when y'all get a chance.
Well, the point I'm making is if this set's $100 and you get 7 movies, for the
there's no doubt it's a better deal financially than what Scream Factory charged.
But the first one's a Blu-ray for whatever reason. That's still weird.
We'll go buy the fucking 4K from Scream Factory, throw the disc in there, you're done.
Yeah. Wait till it's on clearance.
Chris says, "Hey Magic, probably called this MGM." Wild Rhinos is Nick Cage, Willy's Wonderland.
It's a fun one, man. You never know. May show up tomorrow.
Yeah, love Nick Cage and Mandy on his great comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Caveman, what's going on, buddy?
Caveman.
Damn Dirty Ape says, "Have y'all seen the trailer for the new A24 movie with Nick Cage?" Yes, I have. And I'm very interested in it. Very interested. Again, he's very versatile.
What's it about?
It's the premise is he is, for some reason, everyone dreams about him. He shows up, showing up in people's dreams for no reason whatsoever, and it's like everybody seems to be. It's very A24, but it looks pretty interesting. It kind of puts you in the mind of the Will Ferrell movie where he's like a tax man. What is it called? I can't think of it, but it's very A24.
And Nick Cage looks very aged. He has like kind of the balding, receding hairline, kind of the old dad looking guy. Yeah, just a plain Jane, regular Joe. But everybody dreams about him for some reason, so he kind of becomes real famous. And it's going to be a trippy movie, I think.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, check out the trailer, Anthony. It looks pretty interesting. I'm sure I missed nobody here. A lot of haze. Higgins says, "Ready to watch the first 3 Halloween films this October." Yeah, I need to work on my October watch list. I've been needing fucking Nick Cage for the last couple weeks.
When you say the first 3 Halloween movies, what are you thinking? What movies are you talking about? That's
you talking about 1, 2, and H2O.
Talking about 1 2018 and Kills? Or what? Like Anthony brought this up on his stream, and then I got put on double secret probation from YouTube for my comments about it. But when I think the first 3 Halloween movies, I think this one,
right?
This one, and this one.
Yeah.
That's the trilogy I watch.
No.
I mean, is that?
I mean, that's a timeline.
That's the timeline. That's the timeline
that's not
I like.
The first 3.
That's the first 3 to me. I watch these. These are the 3 that I watch for. That's my timeline.
And there's a great trilogy right there.
An alternate timeline to this, but I mean, in the chat, what do you guys? Because Anthony, I know, agrees with me. He feels the same way. But this is like, if you bring this up in certain circles, it's like you're the worst person in the world. I was just wondering what other people think of this. I know Tony, Basement Blues, he's in that camp, but
yeah, and it's not like I don't like the other movies, but if you're talking about a perfect timeline, like a great trilogy, that's it. Like that's the best you can do right there, in my opinion. 1, 2, 1978. 1981, and then H2O, and then full stop. Don't watch Resurrection. Don't do it.
Leave that one off. But I like the other ones too. When I start watching Halloween movies, I watch those 3 first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Todd,
I was big into the Thorn trilogy. I would like to have seen more on that. I would like to have seen how that played out, but I don't know.
I like Curse of Michael Myers as well.
If you were to put like your first 3 Halloween movies that you wanted to watch, well, I know you're a big 4 guy. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what would you put in your three?
Well, my favorite timeline is the same as you. I like 1, 2, and H2O. That is my favorite timeline, but you know, 'cause I just think those movies work better together. But you know, like individually, that I like Part 4 a lot because you know, Part 4 could have been an individual movie. I mean, you know, guy escapes from a hospital and goes back to his hometown. I mean, you could almost cancel out all the other movies, and that would be a great movie on its own. And but you know, really, I've enjoyed them all. I even like Resurrection, except for the first 10 minutes. You know, like if you just did if you got rid of the Jamie Lee Curtis, you know, getting killed.
Oh yeah, the kiss and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, you get rid of that and just have Michael Myers show up at like
Anthony's triggered right now. You can see he's starting to turn colors.
Because I mean, I like Busta Rhymes in there. I mean, that was kind of cool. The Dangertainment and you know the fight scene at the end is actually really good, and you know it was a sign of the times. You know, with the reality TV and kind of like streaming stuff. So, you know it just works out like that. But yeah, I mean the first 10 minutes, I mean everybody hated that. That sucked.
Yeah, you know, 4, I like that alternate timeline where 4 usurps H2O and takes that space as a number. Even though it's number 4, it's really Part 3 in that timeline. You know, the Loomis is back all burn up. Michael's burn up under there, perceivably. You know, it's just like I said, there's so much contention about that. The timeline.
Brian, you didn't get the memo? We got to wear a black shirt, man. We're like a boy band.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I guess you're the lead singer. We're your backup singers.
What's a black shirt, blue sleeves? I mean,
there you go. How you doing, bro?
Good, are you?
Good, man. Good. Gotta get through the chat here. We got a stack of shit to go through.
Yeah, I got some shit too.
Eddie, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Eddie.
You're not seeing you here side of us, so I agree. I'm glad he was able to join us.
Yeah, what's up, Todd?
Hey, Brian.
He says, you love The Wicker Man. Lee's best performance by him, in my opinion.
Christopher Lee, yeah.
Yeah, Caveman says, one of my favorite Cage movies has to be Bangkok Dangerous. I tried to hunt the laugh when I read that, so the chuckle didn't help. He says, question, what do you think is more extreme from a director's point of view, American directors or foreign directors? Who do you think is more extreme from a director's point of view, American directors or foreign directors? Probably foreign, I would think. There's a lot of don't give a shit. Some of the foreign stuff I watch.
They have to be extreme to get attention. You know, some of these foreign directors, that's the only way it's ever going to get brought up.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that could be extreme and it makes sense are the ones that I like. The ones that just are extreme to be extreme.
You mean like the Germans? You love the Germans. That's your favorite directors. Every fucking German movie, Alan's like, Jesus Christ, why did they even do this? But the French, the Spanish, and the Japanese, you know, they all seem to be, even the Chinese, extreme directors.
Yeah. And even if they're not like extreme, they're really weird. Like, really weird, you know.
Oh, yeah. Andy Phantom, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Gizmo, what's going on, buddy? Hey Pops and Anthony Cage is great in Pig, but his best roles is Leaving Las Vegas and Adaption. I probably rank Leaving Las Vegas as his best film. I rewatched actually I can't talk about it now. We'll talk about it tomorrow night. But I rewatched Leaving Las Vegas, and that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna say whether I like it or not because I don't want to give anything away. But yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow night. But it's not my favorite film. Alex says the opening Ace Ventura: Pet Detective is so good when he swaps a dog and replaces it with that super fake looking one. Yeah, the only things that's really Randall takes Cobb.
Yeah.
Alan, it's funny that you said that about Leaving Las Vegas. Now I watched another Nick Cage film that I was like really thought I was gonna like because I heard some good things about it, and then I was just like, nope.
I'll give you one little teaser of all the good information you can get about Nick Cage tomorrow night. If you watch 8 mm, and 8mm when he sneaks into Gandolfini's office on the desk. It says Oscar for leaving Las Vegas, wrapped up in like a panty.
Oh,
you see like a black panty, but there's Oscar sitting on the desk like in the background. You have to watch it just for a second. You see it there. That was kind of like a little nod to, congratulating him on getting the Oscar.
Huh.
So I thought that was kind of funny. Got his Oscar sitting in a porn sleaze office, just sitting there with a bunch of porn around it. Pretty funny. Indian Phantom says, Severance. Sorry, y'all. Severance sent me a replacement disc for one of the Black Emanuel flicks without me even asking. It was not working well with my PS3, but now player works fine.
Oh, nice, man.
All right, I hadn't heard about that.
No.
Well, they were on top of it, I guess. That's good.
Yeah.
Alan said, hey, the Gizmo. Did you guys see the new Toxic Avenger teaser?
No.
No, I didn't. And I saw it too, and I almost clicked on it. I didn't do it. But I know Peter Dinklage is in it, right?
Yeah, you got Kevin Bacon in there. There's some other good notable names in there.
Yeah.
Say, Video Man Gizmo, you see my Fulci Friday? Your favorite Fulci film? Goddamn, I love the Psycho movies, but I am fine with the blues.
You say that now.
What everyone says.
I think I sprained my right hand. I ordered that motherfucker so fast. I was trying to get to my mouse. I couldn't get to my mouse fast enough.
You can sprain your right hand by lifting that motherfucker too. It's heavy.
It is.
What do you think about that Child's Play set, Brian? Do you think that's Digipacks?
No.
Do you think it's the thin case, like the thin Amarays, or do you think it's?
I don't know. It looks like thick Amarays by the way the size of the box looks from that dimension.
The box is huge, so I'm hoping it's Amarays for everything. That would be...
I fucking hate the artwork. I don't know.
Really?
It looks fucking terrible to me.
Oh, so do you mean the box, or do you mean the artwork on
all
each
of the art, the individual slips, everything?
The
I kind of dug it actually.
I wasn't a fan of.
Give you your choice. You get yellow or blue.
The blue makes no sense. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I didn't even see the blue one yet. I'll have to look at that. I just saw the yellow one.
I
just like the outer box, how the outer box looks like all of them stuffed in a Chucky box.
It just like instantly solidified my I'm sticking to my Devin Whitehead artwork. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
By comparison, I would say definitely the Scream Factory artwork is better.
But,
but
price wise, if I hadn't bought the Scream Factory ones, then I probably would go for the Arrow one.
Yeah, $100, man, it's a good price.
Yeah. And then just probably buy the Scream Factory first one separately.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Walmart says, when I leave Walmart, I'm always angry. I'm angry always. Yeah. I never walk out of Walmart in a better mood than I walk in. Most of the time I say shit like I will never come back in this son of a bitch again. I say a bunch of old man shit when I leave there. So, 37 open registers, and you got one old lady. Beep, beep. And 9,000 people, and then you have 9,000 people trying to check out. Nobody has a checkout experience, including myself.
It's the same way at Target too. There's like 50 freaking registers, and like 2 of them are open.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least you got a person at your register at Walmart. I mean, there's about like maybe 4 hours in the day where they actually have a human on a register. Yeah. Other than that, you got a load of groceries and you're trying to, get it all to fit on a little 3-foot table.
Yeah,
you're bagging your own groceries and stuff.
Yep.
Sucks.
Yeah, they'll eventually all be U-scans. They won't even hire people to do that anymore.
And you got 30 people sitting outside homeless looking for work, looking for jobs.
Yeah.
And they can't bring some bitches inside and give them a job as cash register.
And then you're scanning the shit, right? And then like you accidentally like misscan something, and then they flag you down, and the light goes off, and they have to come over and check you out and stuff, acting like you're stealing.
Yeah, it pisses me off a lot more than I'm gonna say on here. I could talk about it for an hour. I really could.
Yeah.
So they should be paying us, to fucking do their job.
At least minimum wage. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah,
and said his favorite Psycho too. I agree, man.
It's like 20 minutes.
I always get the kind of profiled too by like the one like lady who's there to keep an eye on people. Like for some reason when I'm checking out, like she's always like right there, It's like, don't you need to go watch everyone else?
Yeah,
Look at this shady looking motherfucker wearing the Scream shirt.
Yeah, it's like the
Clearly a
Scream
criminal.
shirt there, and
last time we went, the old lady called us out because she was like, I was wearing my Pearl shirt, and she's like, I saw that movie. I was like, she's like, yeah, there's another one before that one, right? I was like, yeah, because we had a whole conversation about it. It was pretty funny.
Nice.
Usually when I'm at Walmart, it's for one reason and one reason only. That's because Basement Blues has called me and said, hey, my Walmart doesn't have these 25 movies that I need with slips. Can you do me a favor and go, because my Walmart for some reason always has them. So I go in there and I got a stack of shit. Then of course I got to dig through them all and find the good condition slips and everything. Yeah. And then I go to the counter, and every time it's like the age restriction comes up. So they have to come over and they go, oh, you going to watch all these? They're not for me. They're not for me. They're for a mentally unwell friend of mine. I can't buy these. And I'm happy to do it.
One time I was buying movies like that, and they're just like, oh, these are on streaming, right? I'm like,
oh,
yeah, I get that a lot.
Turn and walk away from me, sir.
Right.
They're like, one lady was like, this one's on Hulu, this one's on Netflix. I'm like, fuck you.
I'm like, what is streaming? What is that?
You turn into Walter from Big Lebowski. You're entering a world of pain, sir.
Yeah.
Let's start messing with them.
Do you have this on VHS? The Phantom says, same for me. I saw it before the original, and it was a favorite gateway horror flick for me. Yeah, Chris says his favorite Psycho. I like all the Psycho 2 love, man. I love that movie. His favorite horror movie of all times. I love it. Kevin says, recent watch was 2019's Grand Isle. It's a pretty good seductive home imprisonment thriller on the MGM. I've heard of that one.
That sounds interesting.
Saying hey to everybody. India Phantom says, was Cruel Jaws discontinued? I need to find the novelization because the guy did a great job on Mardi Gras Massacre book. I don't know. That movie shouldn't even fucking exist. It's one of the most worst fucking things I've ever watched in my life. I've never seen a movie that just ran out of fucking money and says, fuck it, we're done. I had to go back. What did I miss? It was the ending they're celebrating. I had to rewind it. It's garbage. Chris says, recent watch for me was Evil Dead 2 finally. Probably the best horror sequel that's not a sequel ever made. That's a good one. What's going on, Reed? Cheers, fellas. Sorry I couldn't make this stream. No worries, man.
No worries.
Always be another one. So the dog makes the film elevate too much for me than just a sexual thriller. It shows how insane great Fulci actor actually was as a director.
Sure.
I need to read. Chris says, yeah, Gizmo, the scene was trippy, freaked me out. Ragnar, what's going on?
Hey, man.
I could wrap a turd in a slip cover and you guys would buy it.
No.
What's the slip look like?
Is there a steelbook alternative?
How smelly is the turd?
Yeah. Is it
region, spicy
region free shit, or is it region B, or is it region free?
Is Bigfoot on
the cover? I'm not getting that Child's Play set. I'm happy with my trilogy 4Ks from Scream. Yep. It makes us. I will be getting that Area Chucky, but double, triple anal dip. Okay. Gizmo said, think about the story of the dog and the story of Carol and Simpson. It will elevate it to another level. Just amazing way to tell a story. Kids only care for the original Child's Play, so I'm happy with my Scream Factory disc. Seems to be the kind of the consensus. I agree with that, Gizmo, and impressed me quite a bit. Indy Phantom says, Nick Cage for me, Wild at Heart and Kiss of Death. Yep.
Yeah.
Wild at Heart. Nuts.
I love Wild at Heart.
Yeah, both of those are great. Stranger Than Fiction, question mark.
Oh, that was the movie I was thinking of.
The Farrell movie,
yeah.
It's a good movie.
Indy Phantom says, has to be the true first three, ending with Season of the Witch, not H2O.
Season of the Witch, huh? Okay. It's just weird to me. I like Season of the Witch, I do, but I it just doesn't fit anywhere. It has nothing to do with anything. That's why I kind of leave it off. Watch it later.
It's kind of a standalone thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caveman says, God, he was Buff and Kiss of Death. Talk about an all-star cast. Yep. Caveman. Any fans says Halloween 4 is quite awesome, and I like 5 better than anything with Jamie Lee Curtis after 2.
5's kind of underrated, man. Very, very 80s.
You got
Joker says, where the white women at?
You got the Nick Cage mask, the Nick Cage
Yeah.
Halloween mask in 5, which is kind of cool, you know. I like
Block
it.
H2O. Chris says that is the true Halloween trilogy that Brad showed to me. Agree with Anthony. I think H2O doesn't get enough love. Well, now it is.
I mean, I guess if you're a certain age, it was such a phenomenon at the time when it came back. Everybody was so excited to see it. I left the theater happy. I don't know how everybody else was, but it was a great time. I thought it was a great punctuation ending. You know.
Yeah.
I had to wait for pay-per-view, but I watched it over and over. You know, those 24-hour deals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian got his money's worth for
Yeah.
sure.
It was actually a Discrambler box, but you know.
Yeah.
Chris says, I like the Thorn trilogy. You can say that. You can say of any Halloween films.
I find reasons to like them all. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of the brand new trilogy, but I mean, any of them, 6, I can find reasons to like them all.
And he says my favorite Halloween movies are all feature Donald Pleasance.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Alex says, I think I'm the only white woman here.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
this ain't a big draw for the white women.
Coco's white.
Yeah, we got legions of female fans.
Or any women.
Right.
Yeah, these streams are definitely not panty droppers, that's for sure. That's not what this is all about. All right, Wild Runner says Halloween 2, 1981 could be duology. Michael burns up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Borgia directed Dream Scenario, Norwegian director. Same who directed Sick of Myself and Drib. His films can be described as Black Mirror vibe. I don't know anything about that. What's up, Coco?
Hey, Coco!
What's up?
Holland says, what do you guys have against Resurrection?
How much time you got?
Yeah, that's the whole stream in itself. Andy says, sue me, but I love the Rob Zombie Halloweens, dude. You ain't gonna get any problem from me. I love that. I love the Rob
You're in
Zombie.
the right spot.
Yeah.
And they are better than the 2018, I think.
I'm a big fan of both of them.
And had Coco and Brian, bunch of Hayes. Chris C says Brian versus Brian, the VS King in the house.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Guess so.
Halloween 3 Seasons of the Witch is quite an awesome Halloween season.
The OG Vinegar Syndrome freak, not the new school Vinegar Syndrome, because it's cool to be in Vinegar Syndrome now. Apparently,
Really cool. It's cool to be a fan now.
Yeah.
And Coco saying, hey.
And then shit on the announcements.
I love Rob Zombie's Halloweens too. Gives us a Benjamin Loeb and the cinematography. Most of the Norwegians behind Dream Scenario.
All right.
Always cool to hear that because they get trashed so much.
Nah, man, I'm somebody is working on 4Ks of them. Hoax was telling us that. And I think I heard that from Dead Pit that somebody in that same type of field that Hoax is in, somebody's got the 4Ks and they're doing them. I'd love to see Lionsgate 4K steelbooks of both of those. You know, the slips, the whole deal.
Mm-hmm. Coco saying, "Hey, the Side Hustle, long time no see."
What's up, Coco? You guys going to that Spookala in Tampa there, Brian?
Yeah, we're gonna go on Sunday just because of work. I couldn't.
Oh, really?
I couldn't make it to Saturday, so.
All right.
But we're gonna go the whole weekend of Spooky Empire.
Oh god, that thing's gonna be monstrous.
Yeah,
that lineup's killer.
Yeah,
I've been talking to the wife, or me and Ryan have been talking about it. Well, I think me and my wife and Ryan and his wife are going to try to go down in May. My birthday's in May. I think we're going to try to do a birthday thing and go down to the one down in Tampa. What's it called? The big one.
Well, there's Spookala, and then there's the Spooky Empire, which is in
Spooky Empire. That's what we're talking about, going to Spooky Empire.
Yeah, they'll have one in May.
Yeah.
Who's on the lineup, the guest panel, and all that stuff coming up?
Side Hilson knows the top of his head probably more than I do, but
well, at Spookala, I mean, they're doing they got the Scream people coming in. They got Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes are going to be there.
Fiona Doreff's going to be there. Iceland Kills guy, of course. Nick Castle, Tyler Main. You got Devin Sawa, Chris Sarandon, Jamie Kennedy. Lee Waddell, Scott Ian, Joey Warren Adams, Chrissy Swanson, Sean Hattasey, which I like a lot from Outside Providence and the Faculty and shit. But
right.
Tom Arnold's going to be there. Dermot Mulroney, PJ Souls. There's a lot of fuckers.
But it's Spooky Empire. I mean, you got they got like a Nightmare on Elm Street 4 cast reunion.
Yeah, Robert Englund.
Robert Englund going? Dude, that's going to be a
Robert Englund's going to be there. They've got the two girls from the first movie is going to be there, Heather Langenkamp and
Kiefer Sutherland just got announced for that too.
Yeah, Kiefer Sutherland, Lou Diamond Phillips,
Jason Patrick.
It's pretty crazy for a Florida con. I mean,
Doug Bradley, Kane Hodder, Cassandra Peterson.
It's not like I'm talking shit or not, but you guys know the Florida cons don't usually get big. It seems like a really big time this year.
Well, Tom Savini's going to be there.
Yeah,
the Chiodo brothers.
Yeah,
it's pretty big.
Insane.
Oh, and the girl from Halloween Kills, the one that played the young girl.
Yeah,
like the main final girl or whatever.
Yeah, you got David Naughton from American Werewolf is there. Michael Rosenbaum. Just a lot of people. John Kassir, who did Tales from the Crypt voice.
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca Gayhart and all the Jawbreaker girls are going to be there.
It's going to be huge, man.
Yeah,
it's going to be huge. I bet all the vendors are going to show up to this one too.
Yeah,
like their usual bullshit where they don't go to Florida.
Yeah, they've got like the Five Nights at Freddy's cast there. Like that movie, hadn't even won't even come out just quite yet.
Now, are they able to talk about the movies and stuff now? I know with the strike going on, there was
strike's over. They made a deal.
It's officially over. Everything's over.
Yep.
That's how much I know.
Yeah.
So, all I do is work. Working on y'all in here.
Well, it ended perfect timing for these cons. So
yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. All right, let's get through this chat, y'all. So we can finally show a title. We've been on for 50 minutes. We ain't showed the first fucking title yet. Joe Joker says, just finished American Beauty. Now I need something to take my mind off that heavy, depressing ending. Lord Almighty.
That's a good one, dude. Great movie.
That's great.
I said that a long time. It's really good.
Be a hell of a Criterion 4K or something.
Top three for me is I'd say is H2 director's cut. A lot as well.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the director's cut of that also.
What's up, Steve?
Hey, Steve.
Steve, man.
Alex says, Coco, you're the Napoleon to my Pedro. Chris says, I have 8mm. Damn, have not seen it in years.
Holds up pretty well.
That's good. You're the Rex to my Starless, says Coco. What's going on, Tiana?
Hey, Tiana.
Tiana.
I recently watched his H2, and I think it deserves way more love than it receives. It's an enjoyable watch with some great kills.
I agree.
Brad Dourif is really underrated in both of them, but especially this second one is great. Yeah, when his daughter dies, his extended performance is in the director's cut where he finds the body and everything. He just does a great job. Yeah.
He's such a powerhouse actor. I mean, I know he's just known for Chucky. That's like his main thing, but when you get to see him act like in person, he's not fucking around. Yeah. I mean, he brings it every time. I mean, The Exorcist 3.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
yeah.
Dude. I mean, he kills it.
Very underrated.
Yeah.
Sydney said movie recommendations. Afterwards, 2008, John Malkovich and Evangeline Lilly.
I'm not familiar with Afterwards.
I'm not either. Hey, Tiana Noodles, what's going on? Who is going to be the first to show feet?
Nobody.
Yeah. Probably in the wrong stream.
Yeah. You're not supposed to drink.
How big is that super chat?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Throw some super chats out. You want some damn feet? I'll show you some damn feet.
That's the price for everything.
Yeah, pop over 1,000. Throw some super chats at him.
You're not supposed to drink the bong water, Noodles.
You're the football to my Uncle Rico. Y'all stop making me say that shit. Steve Hart says, what's going on, Tiana? Any fan says the Hospital Dream is great, and I think the strip club is my favorite thing Zombie has done, and brutal and great lighting.
Yeah, with the Frankenstein pervert guy. Yeah, and outside the strip club when he folds the dude,
hey, Steve
stomps him.
Last time I left Walmart, I was over the moon because I just bought The Gate on Blu-ray.
Yeah, nice.
That's the score.
We might have our first troll here. Yeah.
Release because it's only $10 and it's the Vestron version of The Gate, and you get it with a slip and it's got all the special features and everything. Yeah. So that's a deal. It's only $10 at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's like we work for Walmart.
Yeah,
they're doing good. They're doing good, man. I'm as surprised as anybody.
Your fan says, "If you all, I love Walmart because I'm a lazy ass and they usually have everything I need one stop." Yeah, so does a lot of online stores.
Dude, yeah.
Sit my reclining chair. Caveman says, "Fucking Walmart still has never sent me my W-2s."
Okay. Yeah.
They're probably on a website or something, Caveman.
Yeah.
All right. I get that all the time. People judge hard. The Hospital Dream is so immersive and well done that I totally forget it was a dream sequence on my rewatch. It had been several years since I rewatched it, so I really appreciated it.
Yeah.
So movies, yes, they do. We sniffed the yayo of the sexy slip. Okay. Spicy Reed biscuit. Why is it Spicy Reed biscuit? What have I missed? I don't know. I don't know why I approve of that nickname. The first Halloween 2 kind of feels like a nightmare that Laura would have after the trauma of Halloween 1. So I think it's cool that Zombie made it one.
I like the way he put that in there, and I like how fucked up she is in Rob Zombie's movies after getting her ass kicked by a serial killer and tore up and everything. She's like she's a mess afterwards, as you would be.
Steve Mars, what's going on to Holland? Ragnar says, when do you think the Joe Spinell doll will start shipping?
Probably after Black Friday this year.
I'm not sure.
Right after we forget about him.
Right, I forgot about it. He just said he just mentioned it.
It's like what the fuck? That fucking thing, wherever it is.
We're so excited for Prey 4K Steelbook arrives tomorrow. Yeah, mine's coming on Tuesday, I think.
Nice.
Glad we got those.
What's going on, Xteen? I'm a white woman. There's two of us. We got Tiana in here, so I think we're up to 3 now. It might be a record.
I got Coco too.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. There's 4. Look at there.
Wow.
Brent says, anyone order Talk to Me 4K Amazon Lenticular exclusive?
Is that
I got enough Talk to Me coming.
Is that a lenticular on Amazon? Is it?
You got to order at least 5 of them to get a good one.
Yeah, right. You're right.
It's a slipcover shit.
So I did cancel my umbrella, by the way, of the Talk to Me hand, and I ordered the one from A24.
Okay.
Nice.
So
thank God.
Very easy to deal with. Umbrella is very easy to deal with.
I thought you were going to shake hands with them.
I know. That would have been cool.
These streams are old man boxer droppers.
Yeah.
There's a fucking visual, Caveman. Thank you. Chris says, Brent, I ordered the Uber Duber hand edition of Talk to Me.
The $100 hand.
Can't believe VS new releases announced in a few days, Sunday.
Yep, Sunday at 12:01 or whatever.
Yep, new VS titles. I would like to get Deadly Games that VS is releasing. I heard it's a great slasher.
Fatal Games,
yeah, not Deadly Games. You don't want Deadly Games. Fatal Games is the
Ride the horror guy. What's going on? He said, you guys plan on checking out John Carpenter's Suburban Screams on Peacock October 13th? Yeah, I'm going to check it out. I get Peacock free with my internet. As part of Comcast's little deal. They throw Peacock in. So I have it. So I'm sure I'm going to check it out. I haven't seen anything on it more than just a poster. Is there any trailers out or anything?
I think there is a little trailer out for it. Yeah. Yeah.
And he says, Alice is amazing Avatar. I had a huge crush on Pink Lady Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
Brent says, Side Hustle, the Pumpkin Ghost face shirt is cool design. Picked up that as well.
Yeah, it's a good one, man. It's a cool shirt.
Alice says, Coco and Brian, you better go meet B-Rad from Malibu for me.
We saw him do stand-up. Like, I was right next to Side Hustle when we were watching him. I mean, he was kind of a mess on the stage that day.
Oh well.
Yeah.
At cons, I don't think I've ever seen anybody as excited to meet fans than Jamie Kennedy. I mean, Jamie Kennedy seems to legitimately want to be there. Couldn't be happier. Unlike some other people I could mention, like Tom Savini, who looks like he's literally about to commit suicide, as he said. Jamie Kennedy is just. It seems like he's having a ball.
Well, Jamie Kennedy, he stayed late during that convention, because his flight was, he was trying to fly in the same day, and his flight was delayed and stuff. So he was like late getting there, and then once he got there, he had to like go and do that stand up thing right away. So he like missed a whole day of signing. But after his set, he went over and he signed until they kicked him out of the building. So yeah, he was. He's a good dude there, but he was all over the place during that performance.
Yeah, I think because the microphone went out on him. So
I mean the whole show kind of went to hell, really. But
Yeah. Matthew Lillard's really nice at those events too. Those
Matt Lillard would be this right up
cool
there.
to meet him.
He seems like he's very excited to meet everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the Spooky Empire's 20th anniversary, so they're going big. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I said, thanks, Indian fan. Michelle is hands down the coolest pink lady. I love Stephanie
Zanoni.
There you go.
Stephanie Zanoni.
So we saw him last year, and he was a hot ass drunken mess.
I don't know how drunk he was, but he seemed kind of off.
Jamie Kennedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always, he smokes, I think, a lot of pot and stuff. I think he's like hot than anything else.
I think
podcasts on YouTube.
He just needs a haircut, man. Give the man a haircut. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I think the weed is the least of his demons. From
Right.
what I saw. He was pretty wired and wild, but he seems to be having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thinks Tom Speedy will cancel Day of Flaky.
Dude, I'm telling you, just look like he would rather be anywhere else. And nobody's at his fucking table. And like it's kind of sad to see him at conventions.
He says, have you guys heard about the rights for Halloween being passed around?
Yeah,
I heard they're shopping the rights right now for a new trilogy or whatever.
That's good, man. Blumhouse doesn't need to own all this shit. Get the fuck out of here. Give it to another studio.
Yeah.
I mean, they did their trilogy. Now it's all right. Let's give somebody else a crack at it.
That's crazy. And
Side
hustle. What day you going to Spookalla?
Going Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Right, says Christian Lindbergh will be at Chiller Theater this year. Riders strike is over. Actors is still going, I believe.
That sucks.
Christ.
That sucks because that means they're probably not going to
panel. I'm not going to be able to say
panel suck. Yeah.
The snuff stuff at 8mm is very genuine. Kind of scared that you know that 8mm too. That movie is in name only. First thing popped in my head. Sorry, and I'm sure y'all had firsthand knowledge, but
that's very accurate.
I hope not.
What's going on, Trini?
Trini, what's up?
What's up, Trini?
Chris says Brad Dourif has a great film career. You see him early in The Eyes of Lord Mars.
It's a Kino release.
Yep. And he says Brad Dourif and Mississippi Burning with Michael Rooker. They are great. Actually, Mississippi Burning in a while. I forgot Michael Rooker was in that.
You can't go wrong with Michael Rooker either. You can throw him in anything. It's going to be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
City says Stay 2005. Ian McGregor, Naomi Watts. Your thoughts on the movie?
I've seen
seen it. Yeah.
Wrestling in it too.
Yeah. Well, that's not my thing.
I think I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
I had the DVD of it, and I don't know where the hell it is.
Yeah, I was joking about W2s for having to do self checkout.
Okay.
For all of our fucking
Every
bits.
time you got Caveman has to come back around and explain.
Let's come back and explain itself.
It works.
Eddie says, rumor is we'll be getting a Young Guns 4K steelbook from Lionsgate in December. Can't wait for that. Yeah, man, that's long overdue.
Should be a double pack for both of them.
Yeah.
They always
hopefully we'll get part 2 maybe next year. So
they always forget about part 2.
I love part 2. Part 2 is great. Magic Kansas, I'm glad the Warriors 4K is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a cool looking addition to it. Yeah.
I think the pardon me for saying this, Alan. I think the Imprint set is pretty fucking killer for the Warriors.
No, you're right. I still got it.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm not getting rid of all my imprints, just the ones, just the ones that, let's move on.
Just most of them.
On that hand, just most of them. There's a handful I'm keeping, but I'm definitely keeping that one. Wild Randall says, talk to the elbow. The hand wants to slap you.
Okay.
I'm not saying that out loud. Y'all read that among yourselves. I'm not sure what the fuck Trini smoked or not.
That's what they call Peacock.
No, okay.
The streaming service.
No, that's funny. Okay, that's funny, Trini.
Yeah.
I'll say it out loud. The cock for free.
Yeah.
You're in the right place. Jamie Kennedy seems cool. I love Savini, but his con rip is spotty as hell.
I mean, in his defense, he's 100 years old.
And he's seen it, been there, done that so many fucking times. This is just old hat to him. There's nothing surprises him anymore.
He can't even do his tumbles anymore that he loved to do in the movies. I mean, he's just
And how many times he probably got asked the same fucking question about the same fucking movies a million times? I'm sure it's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Has he ever been in a movie where he doesn't do a front flip? He's just mad every time. He's just like, and this would be a greght time for me to do a somersault. And they're like, all right, Tom, you're doing the makeup. Fine. You can do a little fucking front flip.
I'm a stunt guy. We got to do front flips.
Yeah. You paid for Tom Savini, damn it.
Right.
They're going to get Tom Savini. Alice says Matthew Lillard and Skeet Ulrich and two other convention regulars that seem to love being there and meeting their fans. Jesus Christ.
Skeet Ulrich doesn't want to meet anybody. He's like a real life emo guy. He's very much like when I've seen him at conventions, it's like security all around him. Like he thinks he's like one of the Beatles. Like these broads are going to run him down. I mean, there's a lot of chicks there to see him, but he's very much, he thinks he's a big deal.
Usually they'll pair him with Matthew Lillard, and Lillard will do like all of the talking, and then every once in a while Skeet will throw in a little something, like, it was fun working on Scream, I liked it. But Lillard's like telling all these stories and having a great time and doing the Scooby-Doo voice for the kids and shit. I mean, whole production out of it.
Skeet's over there like, I was in Chill Factor with Cubic and Jr.
Yeah, it was cool. I guess it was cool.
I used to be somebody. I used to be really famous. I still have the same haircut.
I was in the Craft Guys.
I'm in Scream 5 and 6, guys. I'll come back as Billy.
Okay, man asked me if I watched any of the Continental on Peacock. I haven't watched any of it. Is it any good?
You know what?
I know that's out, but I haven't watched it yet.
Skeet Ulrich reminds you of Matt Damon in Team America. That's really that's the level he's on. Skeet Ulrich.
No, I didn't watch the Continental yet. I've heard very mixed bad.
I have to. I'm gonna watch it eventually, I'm sure, but it's not high on my radar right now.
No.
Extend says I'm gonna get Jamie Kennedy to sign Son of the Mask and talk to him about some schizo Illuminati stuff.
Yeah.
You need weed too if your best work was playing B-Rad.
Oh yeah.
We had his own show, the Jamie Kennedy Experiment. That's pretty funny.
I was gonna say that the Jamie Kennedy Experiment was great back then.
That's funny.
So good.
What's up, John Doe?
Yeah.
I think the weed just levels out all the other chemicals that are the rainbow stew that's in his system at all times.
Yeah.
What's up, Sean?
Sean, what's up, man?
Wild Wrangler says Spontaneous Combustion 1990, Brad Dourif, great.
Yeah, it's a Toby Hooper film too.
I keep hearing about that. Masters of the 80s is a big fan of that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think.
For instance, so many releases, gonna need a loan.
Yeah, Criterion's got another good one coming out. The others, 4K. Trini, I'm sure, is all over that.
Yeah. Chris says he's gonna do some dirty stuff for funds. I will not accept any Skeet Ulrich slander.
I love
multiple streams to get confusing, but I love it. What's up, everyone?
Yeah.
Kind of, Yeah.
Yeah, Trini's got to do what you got to do, Chris. All right, we're caught up. I'm gonna mark it right there. All right, so an hour and 7 minutes in, we're finally going to show a damn title. So, Anthony, you got the hot seat there. You're going to go first, man.
Okay. Should I just show off half of it and then save for another?
Yeah, but we'll probably do. I'm probably gonna do about 3 rounds, so you can do however you want to do it.
Okay.
Right. Show half and half, whatever you want to do, man.
All right. So the first one, I just got this one, School of Rock Steelbook.
Yeah, I still need to grab that.
Yeah.
I don't have that in my collection, so it's a good way to get it.
I'm not gonna watch School of Rock with you.
Yeah, it's a nice looking steelbook. You know, the 4K is coming right around the corner now, though. You know it. It's definitely going to happen for sure.
That'll be the Wayne's World this year. You know, the Wayne's World steelbook, then the same steelbook can get a 4K.
Automobiles, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I mean, they do it with all their releases. If the blue sells well, then that 4K is coming right around the corner. But yeah, fun movie, really funny. Jack Black's great in this. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I look forward to rewatching it. And then we've got Natural Born Killers.
Nice.
From Scream Factory, yeah.
Yeah. Very basic artwork, but it works.
It is. Yeah. But wait until you see this disc artwork in here, man. This disc artwork is crazy. I like that. I like the reds and everything in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And this has got a lot, man. I mean, it's got the Blu-ray director's cut, 4K HD director's cut, and then you've got the Blu-ray theatrical cut. So pretty loaded. But yeah, nice. I don't know. Sometimes I do just like the all white steel book, you know, and then it makes the colors and everything else on it kind of pop. So
yeah, kind of that Bone Tomahawk, whatever. I think it was really good.
Yeah.
White.
Yep. And then we'll show off this Sleepy Hollow release here. This 4K looks great. I'll tell you right now. This is fantastic. Pretty light.
That still sold out pretty fast, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. And lucky for me, Allie actually got this for me and sent it to me in the mail because it sold out on Amazon. It sold out Best Buy everywhere, but Allie's Best Buy had one left, so she sent it to me.
Nice.
Yep, so I lucked out there. But yeah, this is such a cool movie. Got the book and everything. You know, it's.
Have you ever seen a release like this before with the Steelbook Digibook?
Never
combo.
And then they do stack the discs. You got your 4K and then the Blu-rays underneath it. And it's pretty light on special features, but the ones that are on there are good. They're just old. They're really old, you know. It's even got like the epic movie voice guy doing some of some of them over on there, you know, for like the behind the scenes interviews and all that stuff. And I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, really nice.
Yeah, it's really more of a media book.
Yeah, it's like a media book mixed with a steel book.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, because the book's attached in there, and that, you know, that's like one of the
German releases.
That's one of the traits of, you know, a media book, and it's really just, you know, the outside, like, you know, tin covering that really makes it like a steel book. But yeah, and I think the UK version of that is still available. I think Orbit has it actually.
Oh,
and even those little you know, their ratings you know, dots on there. They did them as stickers, so you can take them off.
That's good. Right, that's really good. But yeah, I really like that. And like I said, the 4K transfer on this is great. I mean,
awesome. It looked great.
It blew me away when I watched it, honestly. So yeah, I'll just do those 3 because I only have 9 total. So 3 and then 3 and then 3. Yeah.
All right. Well, Brad is AFK, so there he is. We'll throw him up there.
I showed these on one of my streams before, but I'll go through these standard edition second sight 4Ks real quick. Like I said, I think this movie's pretty overrated, but it's still good. And I heard so many glowing remarks about the scan. I wanted to check it out. But Drive, the standard edition 4K. I did watch this. It does look great. And sound, I think the big upgrade is the sound. It's, for some reason, it really is like you can't. I don't know. For some reason, it's like the volume is like amplified even. But pretty lame on the bonus features with this release, I thought. Did anybody actually go through the bonus features on this thing?
I didn't.
Really light about most of that in the special features category is bullshit. It's like talking about the scan and whatever, but there's just a little, just like half-assed interview and a commentary. There's really not a lot on this, but I mean, you're in it for the scan mostly. But yeah, I was glad to get this finally. I was waiting for a better price. It never went on sale. May never, who knows? But you know, it's an import. But yeah, and Crimes of the Future. I got the standard edition 4K that David Steinberg. Somebody's fucking eBay just went off.
That's mine.
Was that mine or one of
It's
y'all's?
always business with Todd every time.
Okay.
Brad, I thought
Damn,
you
I got
were,
excited. I
like,
thought it was mine for a minute.
Brad, I thought you were like bragging for a second. You pulled that up like cha-ching.
Yeah,
I'm balling, bitches.
yeah. I bought the standard edition. I'm a big spender, I'm a big baller. But yeah, I like this movie for what it is. You know, it's a weird movie, but it does have a linear storyline, unlike a lot of Cronenberg stuff. But again, this has a little bit more bonus features. But like I said, they do this thing with Second Sight where they just put a bunch of bullshit when they're talking about the special features. If you actually read the back, half of that shit is not really anything. But yeah, this is a good one if you haven't seen it. It's got some really interesting. We did a WTF on it too, but I like the little bit of the kills in it and stuff. Everybody got this. I got the regular edition. I didn't get to go for the special features, but everybody's talking about this being the release of the year and everything. I know Side Hustle Cinema, he's not a fan of this movie, but I did like it. I think people are kind of giving it a little more praise than it deserves, but
that's where I was at.
Yeah,
it's a little overrated. Yeah, I do like it though.
People are very excited about the release for a good reason. It's a cool release. The super limited edition and all that stuff.
You want to read the novel?
Hey, yeah, read the book. Read that big ass book. But it's a good movie. I do like it a lot. I don't think it's the roaring success that everybody kind of has been painting it out to be. But I haven't checked that out yet. I haven't checked out the release. I hear great things about the scan, and I think it would really benefit from 4K or that gloomy Detroit sky. And then the Changeling 4K. I upgraded from the Severin to this. I don't know which one's better, but I'm assuming this is the better scan. Real happy to get this, and I love this artwork too, a lot more than the Severin artwork with the weird hand on the cover. But yeah, that's it for this round. Has anybody checked out the Changeling 4K scan? I know you got that in, Anthony. How is that?
I thought it looked good, man. Yeah, I thought it looked really solid because some of those scans are. I mean, I don't own the Severin one, but if you look at like even the DVD or the Blu-ray, those can be pretty rough. Very, very grainy. You know, very, very. And I know some people like grain, but those older releases were like a lot of grain. Yeah, you know, almost took away from the movie when you're watching it because it was almost too much.
Too much grain.
Yeah, no, I thought the 4K did a good job of cleaning it up.
Silas, what you got, buddy?
All right. I didn't really break mine up into certain groups, so it'll be all over the place here. I grabbed
mine are too, don't worry.
I grabbed Kick-Ass 2, you know, just got the slipcover edition there. The first one I had was slipcover, so I just kept it the same. I didn't go for the steel book. Like that one.
That's a nice slipcover on that, though.
It's good. I mean, it was pretty good. I mean, this one I grabbed off eBay. You know, I look for a lot of these type of titles to hit eBay because this one's still sealed and everything. Like a lot of times you can get them without the digital code and you can get them pretty cheap. But this one's still sealed, and there's several people on there selling it for $20. And you know, so that's pretty good because everybody else still has it for like $27. You know. Did a review on this on my channel, so if anyone wants to go check that out, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. This looked and sounded really good. I mean, I was really impressed by this one. Because that's actually the main reason why I did the video is because I thought it looks that good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times like in those dark scenes and stuff, like, you know, people complain about things being too dark. This was actually like you could pick out more details and things that you just didn't even see on the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And it's got a nice 7.1 like Dolby Atmos track on it, and you know, there's a lot of like rain and you know, the thunderstorms and stuff in this one. It's just really good.
The first one looked great. I can only imagine how that one looks.
Finally got this in. A lot of people had been showing this, but I got the one that was like signed, and so it took forever to get here. And that's the Pumpkin Man. And this was from Scream Team Releasing. I don't know. It's got a bunch of like, you know, different awards from different festivals, so maybe it's pretty good. I haven't seen it really. It's signed by like the writer and the producer and the director, and the director also played the you know, the Pumpkin Man character. That one came with a rolled poster, you know. So I grabbed that. I don't know. I did get the Psycho set.
Naturally,
You know, haven't popped it in or nothing yet, but it's really cool. I mean, I love these movies.
Arrow, you kind of know what to expect.
Yeah, and so yeah, I'll dig into those at some point. What else I got here? Cobweb. You know, this is turn upside down. Cobweb, we got that one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of good things about it.
I liked it.
Yeah, I just ordered it last night. That was my free shipping title from Orbit. I need the third title to throw in there, and I said, well, people been talking about it. Let me grab it.
Yeah. I thought that one looked really good too. Like the way it was shot and everything looked sharp, really crisp, you know, just the way it was directed and everything. The cinematography great on it.
This one here, let's see. This is just a blind buy. This was cheap. This was probably my free one on Orbit. One of my different things. I got Island Escape. I don't know. It really doesn't have anyone in. It's like, oh, that cover looks cool, and it's like, you know, $12-15, something like that. So throw that in there. Sometimes I get surprised at those. Went ahead and grabbed My Demon Lover.
Hell yeah, someone else did.
And you know, well, you know what it was is I was getting a few requests for like a slipcover. And you know, I wasn't even going to pick it up or do one, but you know, if I get like 2 or 3 requests for a slipcover, then it's worth it for me to pick it up, because you know, if I sell like 2 or 3 of the slipcovers, then it kind of just pays for the movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you know, I needed to like scan the jacket cover. Probably just do that for the slipcover.
I enjoy.
I don't know. I just remember that guys were being like that was like Nick on Family Ties, you know?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There's some cool effects in that. Cool rubber effects and stuff. The mask.
And yeah, that might be enough for round 1, I guess.
Oh, yeah. We'll come back around.
Well done, man. That was good.
Oh man.
Get it together, Brian.
Yeah.
We get drunk. Goddamn.
Well, I'm doing like 3 freaking. What? What, you call me drunk?
So they're just drinking, man. Come on. Get in the game.
I'm good. But I got like 3 rounds worth of shit here, so I'm gonna show off. I guess I don't know what I'm doing first. So yeah, Walmart. We talked about Walmart, but they had the best looking edition of the Little Mermaid.
Oh, nice.
I actually like the new Little Mermaid.
It's great.
I did, and the slipcover is nice too. It's got like a nice finish to it, and the Little Mermaid pops here. So yeah, and you got a nice little back image there. So pretty cool for Walmart to do that. Then of course I got the Demons 1, 2, and 3, all of them. So I had to put the alternate slips on there because I just like them more. And then I got this one off of Facebook for like $7. Someone was selling it without the digital copy, so wanted to get No Hard Feelings. It's one of my favorite comedies of the last year or this past year. So pretty funny Jennifer Lawrence movie.
I heard that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
I turned it off.
Oh, damn.
I was watching it on like pay-per-view and I didn't even finish it. I hated it.
It's okay. The same director as Good Boys, and Coco and I like that one a lot.
Oh, that's a really funny one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
I like Good Boys.
Yeah,
This one I've been waiting on to come on Blu-ray for years and years. I just never thought it would. It's a really kind of controversial director, Greg Araki, and this is the Doom Generation with Rose McGowan as the main star. It's also got James Duvall, who played like the Bunny and Bunny Frank and Donnie Darko.
Oh, wow.
And Jonathan Shake, who's also in the movie called The Forsaken, the vampire movie from back in the day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I just really like this movie a lot. It's really fucked up and crazy. So I don't know. It was like $14. Just one I always liked. And then I've been on Whatnot lately, looking at shit on there, like buying $1 or $2 titles on auctions and shit. It's pretty fun to do. Just watching people's live streams and they just sell random stuff on there. So I got all these for like $1 to $2, and they're just catalog titles, but whatever. I just kind of wanted them for the collection. Crazy Stupid Love. Upgraded DVD. We bought a Zoo. Cameron Crowe.
I love that movie.
Yeah. This was just whatever. I kind of just wanted to watch it just because. It's Snow White and the Huntsman. And then I also got Slumdog Millionaire, Danny Boyle.
Yeah.
And I picked up a copy on VHS of Neverending Story 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Great.
Yeah.
Felcor.
It was like $1.
Yeah, you got Felcor right there in the front.
Yep. And then I also got another 4K from Walmart this week, Elemental with the lenticular slipcover.
I like that one. Yeah,
cool.
I didn't see Elemental, but I like that that slip on there. I like the lenticular.
I like this movie a lot. This is probably my favorite Pixar movie since Onward.
Yeah, I know Allie was a big fan of it too.
Yeah. So that's
But she likes the Steelbook a lot.
that'll be my first round, and the next round I'll show off the Kinos and some other
All
stuff.
right.
Nice.
I got
Yeah.
my first round here. I'm gonna get through all these first. Whatever I got the of course, Night of the Comet.
Oh yeah.
I just ordered some blank Blu-ray cases to put in the alternate slips for now.
There
I
you
needed
go.
some anyway.
That's how they do it.
found-
Right
And of course, got the Now the Night of the Demons, like Brian just showed. Just throw them up real fast.
Yeah.
So, really cool artwork on all those.
Mhm.
Happy with all those. I've never seen part 3, so I'm excited to check that out. And on I watched Brad's review of this, and I had to get it. So I got this picture. So you see it's still in the package. It's such a great packaging, you know.
Oh yeah.
You got to save that packaging.
Y'all go watch Brad's video. It'll make you want to go run out and buy it. I know Brad was complaining about this, and yes, my OCD it fucks with me too. You got the 4K.
It's double 4K, man. You know how good that's gonna look. It's double.
I'm pretty sure this is on 4K. I think this is a 4K. Pretty sure.
I would put it in a Blu-ray disc, and then it would say Blu-ray and then 4K.
Right.
But it probably only has one disc in there, so.
Yeah. So like I said, I haven't seen it, but Brad makes me not want to see it. So, and because these fuckers here, I'm psychopath, and they're playing in my psychosis. I got the Ghoulies on 4K, and I got the Ghoulies on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So I got number 2, and I got number 52 and 52. So, yeah, I don't know what to do about that yet. And I'm a big fan of these Cat 3s. I haven't seen this one yet. Brad said it wasn't as good as Untold Story and Ebola Syndrome, but got Taxi Hunter.
What is?
Nice little slip. So
it's probably still a good movie, though.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm sure it's still good, but it's not as hardcore.
If you're expecting the Untold Story,
I'm expecting hardcore like the other two. So yeah. And My Bloody Valentine, had that for a while. She's been laying here. So and anything Clint Eastwood puts out in 4K, I'm getting. They put out for Clint Eastwood, I'm getting, and that's just a badass artwork there, man. I'm so excited about this.
That's cool. Reverse artwork, cool.
Yeah. So, and Brian, I seen you talk about this the other day, and I forgot I'd already pre-ordered this. Got the Sega from whoever put this out, ETR.
Oh, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
So, just got this in, I think, yesterday, I think.
Look inside the slipcover. in the inside of the slipcover. You can't really see it like straight on, but there's like some shit inside there.
Oh shit! Well, that's kind of fucked up. You got to fuck up the slipcover to look at it.
Yeah, right. There's like some weird cheat codes or something like that in there. It's kind of cool.
Brian probably knows more about this than I do. I basically got this because he was talking about it. But anyway, I was gonna get it, and then I realized I'd already ordered it. So they came in the mail. This is kind of a surprise. So excited to check that out. Should be a fun documentary. And I got this in the same day I seen Side Hustle's video, so I was excited that this is gonna be a good scan and everything. I haven't seen this one in a while. I always liked it though. And I'll do one more here this round. Of course, got the Blair Witch Project and Blair Witch in.
Nice.
And man, they did a great job with these. I'm sure I've already seen this, but you got the inside artwork, man. So cool looking stuff. Like, I'm a fan of the movies. You know, I don't give a damn. I stand by it. I'm a big fan of them. That's all for now.
Yeah, awesome all.
Oh yeah.
All right. Brad, you can arrange everybody how they were. I'm going to read the chat.
I can remember how everybody was.
Just throw them out there, make it stick. All right, let's see. We'll leave off it. Cindy Eubank says, movie recommendations: An American Crime, 2007, Elliot Page and Haley McFarland, Secrets That You Cannot Keep, based on a true story.
I'm going to stop you right there, Sydney. Elliot Page? Where the fuck do you think you are, dude? This ain't Ken's bullshit over here. Ellen Page, you can dead name that broad all you want.
Yeah, whatever her name was in the movie that she was in 2007.
Yeah, at the time,
that's her name.
Was it Ellen Page or was it Ellie at the time? In 2007, I'm pretty sure she didn't have a dick.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Pretty sure she wasn't pregnant in Juno with a dick.
Anyone get Monkey Shine's Umbrella new release? I got it from Scream Factory. Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I'm going to be grabbing that Stigmata, though.
I was looking for that Monkey Shines on Orbit, but I didn't see it for pre-order or anything.
Eddie says, wish they would have released School of Rock on 4K. Yeah, I'm sure we could probably get it next year, Eddie.
Oh, it's coming.
Gizmo saying hey to you, Brian.
Don't worry.
John Doe waving at Brian there, I think. Allie says, if someone won't watch School of Rock with you, that's a big red flag.
Right. You got to rock.
Saying, hey. Chris, the Caveman, have you gotten a replacement for the MBK still? I'm sitting waiting on Caveman to answer. Give them an answer. Sean says, I'm passing on Monkey Shine since I already have the Eureka Entertainment release. It's getting late, y'all.
Monkey Shines will be on Orbit. It'll be great, too.
Yeah. I was looking for it today and I didn't see it.
It's out of print, though, so that Scream Factory is.
Yeah. Train says, I love a Watt Steelbook, but not feeling that MBK.
Natural Born Killers. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that movie.
Can't afford any more pre-orders, Brent.
Yeah.
Caveman says Natural Born Killers Steelbook came with a crushed corner.
Yeah.
You gotta hate that.
Oh, yes, right. You did show that off. Yeah.
Hell, I got my fall Steelbook in, and when I opened it up, it just came apart in two pieces. The whole center spine was gone.
I guess
so.
For which one?
The fall 4K Steelbook.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Jesus.
How high did it fall from?
Right.
Must have been too high. I'm going, damn, let's go look at the Steelbook. I opened it up and just went, shit.
That's those plastic sleeves.
There was no damage on the outside. It just the spine was just unglued.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy. Feel your pain, Caveman. Indy says, and I like the Natural Born Killer Steelbook design. The shades on the back look very cool. The film never tops its opening diner scene sequence for me. I kind of agree with that, too. I do love the Rodney Dangerfield bit. Yeah, it is kind of crazy to see Rodney Dangerfield play that part.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, my sister still slip. Feel your pain, Caveman. Allie, way to look out for Anthony. Yep.
Yep.
Ross says, mind if I ask what TV you guys use? I'm looking to upgrade soon. I got a Samsung 85-inch. Matter of fact, I got the owner's manual right here because I was just doing something with the TV. Mine is a QN 900B. QLED 8K smart Tizen TV. That helps at all. So it's a good TV. I'm happy with it.
I don't think any of us can top that one. So
yeah, he's got the best TV more probably. I run a Sony, but I was coached by Alan ahead of time. I had a list of things to go in there and get: full array, eARC. So he gave me all the big ones,
especially the eARC, because the last TV I got in here didn't have eARC, because I just didn't know. Really, at that time when I got that TV, there was only 2 TVs that had eARC at that time.
You see what I mean? See how he's going right now? The refresh rate. It was like, if you don't get these things, delete my fucking number. That's basically what it was. Don't go in there and buy some $500 bullshit. You need one with all these specs, or you're not even getting 4K, and it was a whole thing.
Dude, I'm an answer. Todd knows a lot more about the shit than I do.
I was gonna say, Todd, you probably got a pretty good setup.
Yeah, Todd knows a lot more about the shit than I do. He can tell me all kind of shit I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of had it right there. I mean, you got to have full array. That's the big thing.
Such a big difference.
I mean, if you can if you can get an OLED, it really depends on what size. Like what size you're comfortable with. You can get really affordable OLEDs at 65 inches. But it's like mine. I got an 86 inch, but it's
sure you got an 86. I got an 85. So you had to get an 86. That makes sense.
Yeah. I've been eyeballing.
I have a 90 by tomorrow.
I've been eyeballing that 90. There's a 93 inch. You can get a 93 inch OLED. But it's like $5,000.
That's what I paid for this one.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, but if you can get an OLED, I would say. But if the money's a factor, then if you're getting just the LED TV, just make sure you get like full array. I mean, that's the big thing. The eARC, it's good. You're going to get a higher bit rate, transfer. Because sometimes you need more than just those the high-speed cables, but really make sure everything's compatible. Make sure your players Dolby Vision, make sure that if you're using a receiver or make sure it's capable too, because every component has to be capable in order for it to work. Like I don't know, Alan, is your Samsung is it Dolby Vision capable?
Well, I don't think Samsung has that. Whatever they have, the HDR10, I think it is. Whatever.
Yeah, they did HDR10. They didn't want to pay the royalty, to Dolby.
But the rumor is that it may be coming in an update. But,
yeah, because I mean, HDR10 is really getting. I mean, HDR10 is really just standard. HDR10 Plus was their version of Dolby Vision, and that's really just getting phased out. I mean, they're not putting it on disc anymore, hardly.
Yeah. Well, I've always been kind of a Samsung guy, so. I was looking at the LGs, but I kind of gravitated back to the Samsung. And this is the only time I ever went to the store and bought a TV that was on display. The one they have with the big Samsung logo, kind of the flagship brand TV. I've always kind of bought the lower end. They always got like a lower end, a middle, and a top. I'd always go for that lower end. But this time I said, fuck it, I'm going all out this time. So I got the one I wanted. Painful. I haven't paid off by the time I'm dead.
But they're starting to come out. These newer OLEDs, though, I mean, they're brighter than the old ones, like the older models. To avoid like the burn in and all that, that's what made them a little bit darker. But now the technology's gotten so good that they're getting the brightness levels up, and it's just the way to go.
Right. All right. You probably got way more information on TVs than you guys wanted for this stream, but there you go.
That's good. You definitely answered the question. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, he knows a lot more about the shit than I do. Yeah. Wild Random says Sleepy Hollow, great movie. Sean says, damn, that Drive 4K looks great.
It is a really good looking.
Yeah, as soon as you put it in with that music, that soundtrack, man, it looks fantastic. Commenting on Todd's money there. Cha-ching. Sold.
Yeah. Trini knows. Trini knew exactly what that was.
It's a great sound, man. It's fun. It's fun just to hear that sound and go, oh, shit, what'd I sell? It's fun. And he says, Drive is overrated, especially since I have finally seen Walter Hill's The Driver. It is still cool, though, and I love the Steelbook art.
I totally agree. There's just so many, like, I don't know what it is. It's like those autism movies, and there's so many, like, autistic dudes just running around, and, like, that's their hero. Like the dude that, I don't know, sitting alone in his apartment playing with a fucking carburetor on a Friday night. I liked it, but I don't like go crazy for it like some of these other guys do. But looks and sounds great, that disc.
Yeah, it really does. The Driver, Drive, but they were both, or it was greater than Drive, but they were both amazing on their own right. I'm glad I was able to get him a copy because that edition is absolutely beautiful and very unique. A must have for his collection.
Yeah.
Sculder, what's going on, man?
Hey, Sculder.
I'm saying it's greater also.
Yep.
If the second site sale is going on now, I don't need any more fucking sales right now. Yeah, Drive is 15 pounds, $18.20 US.
Coming
selling out of a
shipping, they ship to the US, but you're going to pay out the ass and duty and all that shit.
They were selling out left and right on all their titles though on second sight. I don't think there was a ton left.
Yeah, Sean says good deal, caveman. Saying hey. Alex says as a Scorpio, I really like that minimalist Scorpion artwork for Drive. That would be beautiful in a steelbook.
Kind of on par with their other, like someone's head or the second sight simple artwork.
It's funny she said that because there actually is a steel book with the Scorpion logo on the front of it or whatever, and it does look pretty cool. It's like a foreign release. I forgot who put it out, but maybe like a UK release or something like that. But it does look.
Sculder's not a fan of It Follows.
It seems to be a divisive.
It is.
I am a big fan of it. I still think even something I like can be overrated, and there's a lot of people going. Like they just saw it the first time because they bought that really cool set. It's like Anthony's been a fan forever. You know what I mean? Like, but some of these other guys, it's like, oh my God, it's the best movie. Like, we get it, man. You found a movie you like. Congratulations.
You're right.
Calm the fuck down.
Yeah,
okay,
I actually saw it in theaters when it first hit. So
yeah, I missed it in theaters. I didn't see it in theaters. Sean says Severin artwork for the Changeling is the original artwork for the rocking chair or whatever.
Yeah.
And Chris says It Follows is okay. The Changeling is one of my favorite first watches of the year. Huge shout out to Anthony for recommending it to me.
Oh yeah, I was so happy when she told me she watched that after I recommended it to her. I was like, "Oh, you're about to experience."
So I need to see It Follows again, and didn't care for the final 30 minutes or so.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, that's where it kind of loses them, is that ending. They actually wanted to do a different third act for the film, but they didn't have the budget for it, so they kind of had to end up doing the pool, the whole pool scene and everything. But yeah.
Sean says, I bet Side Hustle Cinema isn't wearing a Ghostface Killer shirt.
Okay. You'd be wrong.
Smart bet, Sean. Smart bet. You just subbed to Side Hustle. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
Sean says, Pumpkin Man, independent horror. Oh, that's interesting for what it is. Indie Fan says, haven't heard of the Pumpkin Man. These indie ones can be hit or miss, but Halloween theme sucks being every time. Yep.
I like a lot of the Scream Team releasing stuff, though.
Yeah. I like to support them anyway, Yeah.
Anyone watching the Changeling TV show? There was a Changeling TV show.
No, I haven't heard of that either.
Chris says, I have Cobweb on my wish list. Great review on it, Anthony.
Oh, thanks, man.
Train's holding off on new releases. Lots to buy come Black Friday. Yep.
Preach. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Trini.
Yep.
Family Ties horror double feature, Trick or Treat, and My Demon Lover, Skippy and Nick.
If we ever get that release.
Yeah, whenever that comes out, the Synapse. Me and Brian were just talking about the Synapse Trick or Treat that they talked about earlier this year. It's supposed to be coming out before the end of the year, but we're coming into October and no release date yet.
Mm-hmm.
Sean says, I want that Night of the Demons 4K right now. Good Boys is hilarious. Kevin says, Brian, does the Little Mermaid scratch and sniff cover smell a little fishy?
It smells like King Triton's nutsack. Javier Bardem.
Yeah. I was watching my wife, whatever, because she had it on, and I was curious, and I got a lot to say about it, but I can't say it online. But I mean, man, I see him play that part. It's like, come on, man, you're killing me. I got an image of you being the fucker with the fucking air gun, and couldn't touch for old Ben, and it was killing me. Seeing
or Perdita Durango.
Yeah. Chris says, I like Snow White the Huntsman. It's more of a grim version of it.
Yeah.
Gizmo says James Duvall and the Doom Generation is hard for me to take serious, but Rose McGowan is good in it. I only have the old DVD. Never Ending Story 2 is great.
Yeah, Doom Generation. Don't sleep on that shit. Doom Generation. But I would suggest a blind buy from that.
Yeah, Stream talk about the Bigfoot movie, 4K on 4K. Alan, get the 8K version of Bigfoot. I think 4K of Bigfoot's good enough for me. Taxi Hunter is the Asia version of Falling Down. That's got me interested. I love Falling Down. So that's interesting. Pops, we need a Book of Shadows. Yeah, we should have done that.
Yeah,
Blair Witch still booked. Ellen Page. Okay, Brad, you got me. Eddie says Stigmata and End of Days would be the perfect double feature.
I was just talking about Coco about that being a good double feature.
End of Days is super underrated. Yeah. I think that's a really good fucking movie. Arnold's great in it too. Yeah. I love the whole look of it. You know,
I think Robin Tunney's good in it too.
Yeah.
Oh, Robin Tunney's great in that as Satan. The Stigmata. This is the first time on Blu-ray for that, I think.
No, it has a Scream Factory.
Oh, does it?
It's out of print. But
Reed says, "You don't have an OLED, you ain't living."
You hear that, peasants? Reed out in California.
Spicy 4K action.
Yeah. It's spicy 4K action, not feisty or spicy Blu-ray action or 1080 action.
Get those Blu-rays up out of here.
Yeah, Caveman says recommendation of the Saint of Second Chances true story about Vec and his impact on baseball, touching father-daughter story on Netflix. Chris says I have a LG 55-inch 4K TV, but I have had that for a few years. And sorry, Reed, it's not an OLED. You don't need an OLED. Don't listen to Reed. I'll put the goddamn Pepsi challenge on my TV against whatever he's got. Don't bring it over. I'm living just fine over here.
Bring it 3,000 miles across.
Reed says all good, Chris. Just highly recommended if you got the opportunity. Chris, I have Taxi Hunter as part of my order with Orbit, but Bug is part of that, and it does not come out until November. Yeah, I've done that a few times, Chris.
No, don't do that shit.
I'm a lot more careful about it now. On OLED for me, either going to run my current one into the ground. Hopefully, the prices keep coming down before I need to shop again.
Eventually, yeah, they'll be the same.
They keep getting cheaper and cheaper. Chris says, "Me too, Wilkie. Love my 4K TV, and LG is a good brand. It is."
Mm-hmm.
LG is a good brand, but they have some awesome OLEDs, C2 or C3 if you have some money. The G2 is crazy nice.
Nerds.
Al, 4K plus 4K equals 8K. I got you. I would have to disagree about LG, but that's just me.
I think LG's a shit house.
Come on, Sean, you ain't living, man. Mainly for Blu-ray players. Wild Wrangler says, Pops, 90-year-old buying a 30K Blu-ray. I have an LG 82-inch. Nice. My LG TV from 2020 is the glitchiest piece of trash. My Roku TVs perform better.
I've never had a pleasant experience with an LG product in my life.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever had an LG product. As far as, TV, I probably had a VCR back in the day or something. Who knows? But I've been buying Samsung TVs for fucking years, man. I ain't never had any problems out of them. Chris, I have a Sony 4K player, Sean, but I will upgrade that eventually. I have the LG CX, and it still holds up to anything released today. Rose McGowan's tits.
Yeah, they're in the same generation if you want to see that.
The chemicals going.
Yeah, Sony all day.
Yeah,
that's why they make different TVs, guys. Everybody likes different things.
It's weird. Like I've never bought anything with Sony, so I mean, I have no idea if they're good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah, my LG is 2020. It has not glitched up yet. Okay, says, what do you guys think about the new short throw laser projectors? I looked at those a little bit when I was getting my first TV, and I've never owned a projector, so I'm not the person to ask whatever. But yeah, they are cool looking though.
Trinity's big on projectors. I kind of hear the way I hear it. That's kind of the future where it's going if you want
to
have 4K and all that stuff.
I mean, if you got the room where you can project like 150 inches, then it's good, but I mean, you're going to give up a little bit of, there's always going to be like, and if you have like a dedicated dark room, that's another thing. If you got a lot of windows and stuff, you're going to have some, little bit of picture, it's going to fade out a little bit on you, but in the right setting, they're nice.
This is going to sound stupid, but the way my room's set up, and this used to be a garage, whatever, it's long and skinny or whatever. So I got about 100 inches I could put on that wall where my TV's at. But I got 2 ceiling fans in here because I like being preserved. It's cold as fucking here, by the way. I got 2 ceiling fans like helicopter propellers up there. And so where am I going to put my projector up? Because I got ceiling fans everywhere. Right. And I'm not going to lose my ceiling fans.
I think you can just like you put it high, you can put it low.
Well, those short throw projectors, you put them usually right in front on the floor.
But like cheap either though. The ones I looked at back in the day, I haven't looked at them in 3 or 4 years. But
and look at the price of the replacement lamps. That's a big factor. I mean, I used to have a projector one time that it was just $50, but then I had another one where it was like almost $300.
And plus, not only that, something else I was thinking about. I mean, it could be done just by running wires, but I got a PlayStation, I got an Xbox, I got a region free player, I got a 4K player, regular 4K player, I got a Nintendo Switch, I got all this shit hooked up in there, and it's just kind of jerry rigged in there. Having a projector, it just seems like you'd have to run those wires to be more complicated. But like I said, never had a projector. Maybe I'm overthinking that, but I don't know. So I did think about getting a projector, but I never.
Well, most all that stuff should go to your receiver, and then you should just have one thing coming out of your receiver going to your projector, because you don't want to run anything but video out of your projector. A lot of projectors have speakers, but you don't want to use their speakers.
Right. Yeah. Well, I don't have a receiver on myself. I got all Sonos stuff, whatever. So I don't have a receiver. Sean says, yeah, LG has some good stuff, but I don't get why there's so many problems with their Blu-ray player unless I just got a complete dud. Don't know, man. Hey, the hoax. My Sony 4K has glitched. That's frozen on me twice. Ragnar still has a 14-year-old 48-inch 3D LG. Still working, though. Brad, LG, life good.
Sure.
I watched 4s on my 27-inch Zenith CRT.
4Ks, yeah.
My LG 4K player has nothing but problems, constant audio issues. Movie recommendations. The Time Being, 2012.
Okay. I've not heard of that one either.
I hadn't. Not either.
Good actors.
Sean says, I'm done with LG. 4K player, has glitched twice. I'm thinking about going to projector for my next one.
I think that's going to be the future.
Yeah, I got to learn a lot about them, man. Like I said, I've never had one. I'm totally sold on projectors. I moved to that in 2021 and not looking back. I get roughly 100 inches. Movies were made to be projected, in my opinion.
I mean, the theaters project. I mean, there's got to be something to it.
I'll be getting another projector. I like my OLED, but it's overrated. You living, man. Kaden says short throw is 100 inches, but only sits about 18 inches on the ground in front of the wall. Yeah, they're cool looking, man, for sure. Watched a lot of YouTube videos on them when I was looking.
Yeah, tax season. I guarantee you that'll be the part of that next Pops movie room tour.
Shit, no, I had to really sweet talk the wife to get this $5,000 TV. We had a paid off credit card for a year and a half. We went from paid off to maxed out with one swipe.
Yeah,
so that'll be that TV's going to be up there for a while.
That'll be a while.
It'll be 5 years before I get anything else.
That'll be the living room TV, and then there'll be a projector.
Oh yeah, that's how it works. This will be the 83 I had in here is down in our living room, and it's the TV's way too big for the wall we got it on, but it's fantastic. But I got the 85 in here, so this will go to the living room and maybe a projector. We'll see. I got 5 years to decide at least. It'll take 5 years to pay that one off. 2 ceiling fans in one room. Heck yes. Between those and all the movies, I would never leave that room, Alan. Yeah, I don't very often. Unless I have to.
What he's not telling you is there's 2 ceiling fans and a dedicated separate AC system that's just for that room.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all can't tell, but I'm cold as a motherfucker right now. I want to wrap it in a blanket right now. And put on earmuffs.
You can see like Alan's breath.
I got a bucket over there with like 8 blankets in it. Everybody comes in here and has to wrap it in a blanket. It's fantastic. Just how I wanted it. I got to keep the movies preserved and myself.
Got to keep the slips crisp.
Right.
Frosty Crisp.
Reed says, I got a short-range projector for my golf simulator. Works great, but I wouldn't be watching 4K movies on it and expect amazing results. Gotcha.
So you're golfing against the TV wall?
He's living like Batman over there.
All you do is run a long HDMI over to your entertainment center and just mirror it more or less. I got you. My 4K projector was great. All right. We are called back up with the chat again. Let me mark it. Makes it much easier. I always forget to do that. All right. Round 2. And Anthony, you're up first, buddy.
Okay. Yep. I got the Exorcist.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
That's all good. It's got the Exorcist Steelbook here. And just so people know, the majority of the special features are on the digital code for this for some weird ass reason. You know, I get that they didn't want to put all, because there were quite a few special features, so I get that they didn't want to add them to the 4K disc, but it would have just made more sense to just throw in a Blu-ray disc and put all the special
Blu-ray. Yeah.
Yeah, just, you know what I mean? So it's so weird that they're all, you know, basically except for like some commentaries and introduction by William Friedkin, all the other special features are on the digital code of this release. So
yeah, that sucks a lot of dick. I don't understand that.
It's really weird. I've never even heard of that before. Have they done that before where they put all the special features?
Well, you got a physical media release and you want to promote the digital side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes no sense.
Yeah.
Really weird. And then I got Halloween H2O Steelbook. And this is another transfer that I thought was really well done. I mean, I like it a lot. I think it's great.
Michael Myers looks like he has an afro on the front cover.
Yeah, man, it does.
Yeah, that is weird. You get the fucking Jerry curl going.
But then the back, he looks like he has slicked hair.
Yeah. You're right. Something wrong with this picture. And now
this is in the front, party in the back.
The funny thing, right? The funny thing with this release now is there's 0 special features. So, you know, it's just the 4K disc and that's it, and the nice packaging. So I still prefer the Scream Factory edition. It just sucks that you have to buy the whole box set in order to get it. But because you get all the special features with the Scream Factory version, then I got to go with that one. Because this is bare bones. There's nothing on this.
That triple pack will be on sale again for Shocktober, I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, you can. Yeah, exactly. You know, and if you really just want H2O, the Scream Factory version, just go on eBay. I'm sure somebody's probably selling it on there. Just that one, you know.
I don't see how the Halloweens won't be on sale for that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but I agree with you. It'll go on sale for a really good price, for sure. Just like the Friday the 13th box set goes on sale all the time for like a steal, you know.
Yeah.
And they still have more of them. I don't know how, but they still have more of that Friday the 13th box set.
Buy Brad's extra copies first.
Yeah, exactly. Brad, what, you've got like 4 copies of that?
I don't know how many I got left. Maybe I got 2 left.
Oh, okay.
I sold one. I sold a couple of them.
Oh, there you go. All right.
Good.
And then I got Sick on DVD here from Walmart. I thought this movie was pretty fun. You know, it's a slasher set during the pandemic and everything, and it's nothing special. I mean, but I thought it was cool. I had
a good time with it. I enjoyed it.
A little unique. Yeah. And it was nice seeing a slasher that wasn't part of like a giant franchise like Halloween or Scream. It was just its own individual thing. And I thought it was directed well. You got some really good chase sequences throughout the film, which I enjoyed. You know, Kevin Williamson wrote it. And he wrote Scream. So, of course, you got the mask killer with the buck knife and then a lot of chase sequences and everything, which I really enjoy. But, thought Sick was pretty good, so definitely check it out. It's $15 at Walmart. You know, pick it up or wait for Black Friday. It'll probably go down to like 10 or something. So yeah,
it bugs me though that they don't go the extra step and put out the Blu-ray.
Yeah, I know. I agree. Come on, just throw it on Blu-ray, man.
I don't really understand it. I mean, is it that much more expensive to put out a Blu-ray? I mean, like, is it just a ton more?
I don't know. Oh, and by the way, this is also a bare bones release. It's just the movie. There's no special feature. commentary or anything. It's literally just the movie. So, maybe wait for a sale, but it was good. It was a fun watch.
Yeah, I enjoyed your review on that. That was good.
Thanks, man. And that's it until next round.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Some more Second Sight crap here. I went ahead and got the Frontier Standard Edition. This is part of that French horror wave that I'm a big fan of in the early 2000s. I can't remember exactly. It's a traveling couple, and they end up running on some Nazis and in the French countryside. But pretty solid standard release from Second Sight. Free shipping title from Orbit. Orphan First Kill. I'm pretty curious about this. I like the first Orphan. Haven't seen this, but the 4K.
I enjoyed it. I watched it the other day on stream, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've heard mixed things, so I don't know. I want to check it out. You guys seen this one?
Yeah, I really liked it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I'm glad I picked it up rather than paying $4 for shipping.
Yeah,
spend $20 on a movie.
Yeah, it's awesome. You got the 4K. I mean, that's cool.
That's the deal I made. But yeah, I think there is a little making of featurette, but there's pretty much special feature 1 little making of. I'm sure it's all of 8 minutes, but I'll check that out. This is a movie I got a long time ago, and I forgot all about it, and I got it to watch it, and it's still sealed. But the Sleep Curse. This is the last Anthony Wong Herman Yao collaboration. That's a Cat 3. If you guys know my channel, okay. I'm a big Cat 3 retard, and this is Herman Yao and Anthony Wong together in a Cat 3. So this is definitely their last one. I would assume they're both old, so I'm gonna check that out. I think it was Brian who reminded me about that movie, and I was like, well, shit, I think I own it, and then dug it out. Obviously I've shown this before, but I want to dig into this weekend and finally check it out. It's the Second Sight Dawn of the Dead Standard Edition 4K. I've been really wanting to check out and get some more information on some of these cuts in the chat. Which, if you guys have checked this out, which cut is the way to go? And you guys watching, Todd, have you checked this out? Do you remember what cut you liked, or? I think you got the big set, didn't you?
I don't know. I'm not even the biggest fan of that movie, to be honest with you.
A lot of people say the Argento cut's what I hear, but I mean,
I like
one of the cuts I hadn't watched. I haven't seen the Argento cut.
The Walking Dead ruined zombie movies for me.
Yeah, it's a little slow.
After The Walking Dead, it's hard to go back and watch the Blue Zombies.
I agree with that, and I know some people are diehard Dawn of the Dead, the original, Romero. They're huge fans of it.
Romero.
They're like,
Romero stuff.
Sorry, those zombies look like fucking trash. I mean, they're blue and purple and fucking they don't look good. I mean, but the movie I think is solid. I like Dawn of the Dead. I like the remake better, but I still like.
1,000%.
I still like Romero's Dawn of the Dead, but those fucking zombies look like trash, man. They don't look like zombies. I mean, they just look like people with fucking purple shit painted on their faces.
Brian, did you go through the cuts of this?
Yeah.
Which cut did you like the best?
I just like the original theatrical cut.
Okay. Which is on here amongst all these discs. Okay. But yeah, I'll dig through it. I feel the same way Anthony does. I like the remake better. But this is the sequel to Night of the Living Dead, which I do like. I like that more than this. But hopefully, I know Alan was telling me some of the silly shit gets cut out with the Argento cut. There's a lot of the zany shit in the mall that I don't need to see. So I don't know. I want to go through it finally and check it out. But yeah,
Brad, I think you might end up liking the Argento cut the best, just because it does cut out some of the goofier moments.
Well, the Tom. As long as I get to see Tom Savini tumble.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course, that's going to be
the Tom Tumble.
The Tom Tumble. Yeah.
Yeah. It cuts down the time a bit too. It makes it a little bit of a faster watch. And just makes it a little like more serious and stuff. I don't know. I like the Argento cut.
Yeah.
But
That's it for now.
That's it for now. Got about 5 more.
I used to live in Pittsburgh, and the whole time I was there, it was it's when I was in college, and I went to the Monroeville Mall, but at the time I didn't know that was where Dawn of the Dead was shot. I didn't find out until later on. So I've been to the mall quite a bit, but it was before that.
It's fucked up now, Monroeville, and that mall is like a breeding ground for like drugs and all kinds of crazy shit.
It was kind of crazy back when I was there, but I think that's kind of all malls now. We got one of those here in Florida, that Orange Park Mall, Alan. I don't know if you ever.
I've never been to it.
Get over there that way,
but Florida, right there by the Home Depot. Actually, I know the guy that owns at Home Depot.
Yeah, it's So I picked up the Halloween H2O set as well. I in a way I kind of regret it a little bit. Because I'm not really a steelbook collector, and the transfer is just the same. And like Anthony was talking about it, it's a little bit bare bones. It's a nice looking steelbook though. But anytime I get these ones with the clear slips, it's got something on there. I go through like some of my other steelbooks just to see if there's anything that's kind of funny that pops up. Do you ever guys do that? So I found this one. This was kind of funny, I thought. Did you ever see Hobbs and Shaw?
Oh, that's actually pretty sweet. That's good.
Hobbs and Shaw take on Michael Myers. They got the pumpkin and the leaves.
That actually looks pretty good. That's well. I've seen people do that, Todd, where they take the slips and put them on, like the American.
That's pretty great, Todd. That's pretty awesome.
That on a lot of different faces, but
yeah,
that's cool.
Oh, the American Psycho is the best. If you get that Chucky steelbook, that's like the robot torn away face.
Yeah,
it fits on there perfectly. It's great.
I put the American Psycho slipcover over the Valley Girl Shout Select front cover.
Oh,
yeah? It was pretty good with the face of Deborah Foreman face.
That's awesome.
Speaking of Valley Girl, I'll show this off.
Yeah, that thing's cool.
I showed this in a video. Yeah, I got that Eureka set.
Yeah.
And this was even before I knew about the Cage stream, although this isn't one of my top fives. A little spoiler there, but I do like the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Alan, how's that slip box? Does that anything bother you about that slip box? Hold that a little closer, Todd. The front of the slip box.
I got my Shout Select. I'm good. I've held off on that.
What the way the names are mismatched? That doesn't. Nothing about that bothers you?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it don't bother me, but I don't have the release. If I had the release, it probably would. But
I didn't notice it. Now it's gonna bother me.
Throw it in the trash. Throw it in the fucking trash.
I'm just gonna throw this right in the garbage. Yeah, but I had a fun time rewatching that one. I actually forgot how much like nudity's in this movie. I mean, I always thought this was like one of those like sweet movies, like like 16 Candles or something like that. But
no, it's not.
It's actually got quite a bit of nudity in there.
Favorite line is when he's like, "Fuck off!" Like totally. For sure, whatever the fuck he says.
Grabbed air. Now, as far as like stories and stuff go, this is one of my favorite movies of the year so far. I mean, it's probably in that top 10. I just love this. I thought it was great. I don't know if it. I don't know if you like it. I don't know. Maybe you guys liked it or didn't like it. I don't know, but because I'm a big sports fan, and the Bulls are my favorite team. So, Michael Jordan. I'm probably a little biased, but I just thought it was just a really interesting story. I really enjoyed it.
I want to check it out.
Picked up this Nicolas Cage movie. I haven't watched it. Sympathy for the Devil.
Yeah, okay, it just came out.
Yeah. So
it looks like it's almost like Collateral type, thing.
Waiting to check that out. Yeah. Both these guys look like they could be on the stream with us. They got the beards and
right.
And let's see, I got My Bloody Valentine.
Nice.
Got that in.
I'm curious how that's going to look with the VHS inserts. Like if they were able to upscale it or whatever. For the unrated version.
Oh,
they had the gore cut. They had to put all that stuff back in.
Yeah. And let's see. And I also grabbed, of course, I grabbed the the demons ones. It does bug me though that like the bar,
Yeah.
Because like even when you guys were showing them off, I was like, God, I hate that.
Just get rid of the
It's like,
fucking.
oh, this is cool. Then there's that big gray bar.
Yeah.
God.
It's Todd. You made a good point in your last video. The only people buying the shit is us, is the collectors. So we know what's out. We know what's coming out.
Yeah,
so we don't need all the advertising on the front of the packaging.
Exactly. I mean, those whole 4K things, that was for people walking through the store.
Yeah.
And that's just not a thing anymore. And maybe the last one I'll show off for this round is La Bamba.
Hell yeah.
And gotta love that movie.
I'm grabbing that, but I'm gonna wait for the sale of the next
Get that signed at Spooky or
that
something.
movie.
Nice.
So I guess that'll wrap it up.
I seen that one in theaters a long time ago.
Well, I also got. I still know what you did last summer.
Hell yeah.
So
Back up. What did you pay for that, Brian?
what I think I paid 21 for it.
And then the code went for
I only sold the code for $6, honestly.
only 6. So now you're down to 15 for the 4K.
Yeah.
Brand new 4K.
It was
Awesome.
I was in the Target buy two get one free sale.
Oh, okay.
So that's when I pre-ordered it. Todd knows about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that shit too. And then 2 more of the Whatnot fucking DVD. These are so random. Far From Home, Adventures of Yellow Dog.
Is that a DVD?
Yeah, it's a DVD with the guy from Swim Fan and shit.
Does the dog die at the end?
The dog does not.
I heard that's on VHS now too.
It's like I feel like you're like a serial killer or something. Like you just love to torture Coco and just go, hey, you want to see another dog movie? And she's just like, I don't know. Do I want to see that dog movie? Does somebody die? Does one of them die or something?
You want to watch Milo and Otis? A bunch of characters died.
Yeah.
Hey, Coco, you want to watch Turner and Hooch?
Yeah.
This next one deserves a Blu-ray. Just never got one. I love this one. It's a lot of fun. It's The Goods.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is-
man, that is a good movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
so quotable.
Jeremy
lot.
Pitt.
I love Jeremy Piven, and this is a great
I do
role.
too. I need to check that out. I ain't
He
never
doesn't
seen
get
that.
very many starring roles, so that's a good one.
Dude, he's fucking hilarious. Jeremy Pitt.
He was great in Entourage.
Yes.
It was. And then, of course, I got the Psycho set as well.
Nice.
So there's that.
Dude, we got Psycho 2 on 4K. How fucking great is that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Then I got the Kino sale. I picked up 5 titles. I picked some up that I just thought looked good. This one's called Gloria. It's a John Cassavetes film with Gina Rollins. I don't know. It looks decent. And then I got Robert Carradine and Billy D. Williams, number 1 with the bullet. You got Robert Carradine from Revenge of the Nerds and Billy D. Williams.
That is an awesome cover. That's one of the most
Great.
one of the shittiest covers I've ever seen. I think.
So yeah. Then I got Staying Alive to go with Saturday Night Fever.
There you
4K.
Yeah, directed by Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know.
The fuck.
Then 4th title I got from Kino was this one's pretty good. I remember this being like a kind of like a Quentin Tarantino ripoff movie. Thursday.
Huh.
Thomas Jane, Aaron Eckhart, Mickey Rourke, James LaGrosse.
Damn, good.
I've heard of that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's like 1998, so one of those later Quentin Tarantino ripoffs that actually worked pretty good.
Is the
I'd
Kino
recommend
sale
this
still going?
What's that? Yeah, sale's still going on. And then this one is in the Wild Supplies last section. That's Transformations. It's like a pretty cool sci-fi movie that I was talking to Brad about it for a little bit, but it's Charles Band produced by the.
Oh, wow.
So probably got some pretty cool alien shit going on there. So that'll be it for this round. And then the next round will be all Vinegar Syndrome shit.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
All right. I got mine broke up in 2 more rounds here, so it'll work out good. Got Ghoulies 2. Spy number
53.
53. Sure they don't do a 4K. It's already been announced. Just it's held up for whatever reason.
God damn it.
Of course, one of my favorite Pacino movies, Carlito's Way. Nice era release.
Yeah.
West House to the Left. I know Aaron Paul's in this. I'm pretty sure I've seen this remake, but I don't remember much about it, so I'm excited to check that out again.
It's a good
I heard this is it looks really good. I heard this is pretty good 4K. Is that true?
Yeah.
I got to hear right. I heard it's supposed to be pretty good. Infinity Pool, I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. Really like the Steelbook.
Yeah.
So I was going to this with bar set pretty low. I actually really enjoyed it.
I still need to watch it.
And I had this on Blu-ray, but I really enjoyed this movie. Wanted to grab it on 4K. Really like the Steelbook. There's got the slip there. So you ain't seen the movie. It's a good time. It's not the greatest movie, but I thought it was done pretty well. You got a fear of heights, which I do. Whatever it's, it'll fuck with you.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I've watched it about 3 times. It's a good one. Of course, Anthony already showed this, but I got the Natural Born Killers.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it for now. I'll save the other ones for the next round. All right, let's get caught up with the chat here. All right, Hollow Notes, what's going on, man? What tempts you running in your room there, Pops? Believe it or not, the air conditioners over there set on 69. That just seemed like the right number.
Yeah, that's what I like to keep it at too. It's like the perfect temperature.
The house there, we keep it on about 72. I turn it down to 70 when I get home, but in this room, it stays on 69 all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So, Trini said, I got rid of my projector for OLED and regretted it. Nothing like 128 inches. That's what she said. Like I said, I got the Bible set, but it was delayed.
Why would she say that? Who have you been sleeping with?
Apparently, the Exorcist 4K looks like turd clunkers. Oh, well, that's life.
Turd clunkers.
It's getting late.
Yeah, it's funny. We do these streams late at night. We started at 11:30. About 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. What time is it? It's 1:47 my time. This is when the chat gets a little weird sometimes. Cindy says 2 movie recommendations: A Dark Place 2018 and Black Fly 2014. Both are mystery thrillers.
I like The Dark Place. I never heard of that Black Fly.
Yeah, Cindy, I ain't seen none of these movies you recommended, man, but I'll make note of it.
You've seen The Dark Place. It's
yeah, I have. That's the one that from Gone Girl.
Girl, same writer.
That's right. I did. I thought it was Dark Places. It's called Dark Place.
You know what? It might be.
I think it's Dark Places, isn't it? Yeah, that sucks, Sean. Trini says, please, no more Halloween releases. I concur. I concur. Yeah. But I did buy that Steelbook too. It's coming in. I already got the shipping, but yeah, I don't know why I bought it. I did not need that Steelbook. I wasn't gonna buy it. Then I seen the artwork and I said, "Fuck."
I wasn't gonna buy it either. I wasn't gonna buy it, and I saw it at Best Buy, and I was like, "Damn it!"
Yeah,
I
did the same thing, man.
Which one? H2O.
One.
Yeah, H2O. Because I already own the Scream Factory one.
I didn't need it, man. I absolutely did not need it.
No.
Well, now you got 3 copies of Ghoulies 1 also. So
yeah, you reminded me I had a double feature pack.
Yeah,
like, fuck.
Yeah,
I forgot I had that too.
I sold mine off before these MVDs came out because I got to keep the MVDs in check.
All right, Ragnar says Exorcist most overrated movie. Well, a name like Ragnar 666, you figured he liked that movie.
All right. Yeah, that's
fair. Sean says, yeah, I haven't even gotten mine in yet, and keep hearing how bad it looks.
I've heard it looks good, but opinions vary, I guess.
John Doe says the Halloween set has already been on a good sell price. It'll be again.
Yep. Yeah, it'll be back down there.
Prince says, Sean, I've seen great reviews on the transfer.
Yeah,
I've heard some good things too.
Yeah.
Sean says, I couldn't even find the Exorcist Steelbook at my Best Buy.
I don't know of anybody that really has.
Yeah, that was going really fast.
Yeah. Indy Phantom says, Sick was really cool. I didn't know it had a physical release. It's a time capsule of one of the dumbest things we went through.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's true. You'll watch the movie a few years from now, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah,
oh yeah, we all wasted our fucking time." But moving on.
I got to work from home 14 months. Wasn't all bad. Sean says, "Well, that's some hope there, Trini. But I keep hearing about how Reds show up and too much DNR. I can only find out once I get the Ultimate Edition in the mail." Franny says, Dan Brad went in on second sight releases. I went hard on 88 films last week.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. I got that Big Arrow credit, and they were all essentially pennies on the dollar the way it worked out.
Alex said Orphan First Kill was a fun watch. It really was, especially if you're a big fan of the original. And I'm not going to give nothing away, but that movie went a different direction I thought it was going to go, and I really enjoyed it.
You know, I've only heard that this movie's not good from your typical old sad bastard losers that hate modern horror just automatically or hate remakes or anything like that or prequels.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't made in 1979, it's a piece of shit. Those type of guys. But the more I hear about it, the more it sounds good. So
yeah, I think I like it, man. I enjoyed it.
I like that Julia Stiles got another acting gig. Finally.
Yeah, she's back.
Yeah, right.
Wild Wrangler says need to make a Cat 3 Bigfoot movie.
Don't tease me, dude.
John Doe says if you're a Daria fan, go with that cut. Yawn of the Dead.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly. I've always found it. I waited so long to get it because I've always kind of found it. You know, Night of the Living Dead is slow, but I just thought it was better than Dawn of the Dead. But I mean, I'm gonna try it out.
I'm a big fan of Ken Foree and Dawn of the Dead.
Ken Foree.
Wild Wrangler agrees with Side Hustle Zombies.
Okay.
Hope so. The director's cut's the
best. You knew that was the only way I was going to get it.
Yeah.
Frontiers A+.
Yeah, if anybody hasn't seen Frontiers before you buy it, it's on Shudder. You can stream it.
I got the release in. I ain't watched it yet, but I got the release in.
It's a lot of fun.
Any fans from Dawn of the Dead? I go with the longest cut possible. Dawn of the Dead has never been top, guys.
I know it's got a lot of huge fans. Just never really.
Agreed.
Big one for me.
Chris said, still need to watch my Dawn of the Dead 4K. I got the other special edition releases that Second Sight did. Walking Dead is so damn boring compared to the Romero stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and what's funny about that is the Romero stuff is, I mean, everything Walking Dead is, and I like The Walking Dead, at least the first 6 seasons, but then everything The Walking Dead is just an extended version of Romero's movies. I mean, it literally takes like basically everything from, Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, and then just extends it with drama and lots of zombie killing and stuff like that. But it's very, very reminiscent of everything that Romero did. But I enjoyed it. I like The Walking Dead, but yeah, if you just want a short down version of The Walking Dead, just go ahead and watch the Romero trilogy. It's very simple.
All those cuts have been available on Anchor Bay for DVD for years.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for a replacement of the limited edition Dawn of the Dead set. Mine came damaged.
Damn.
Don't want Dawn of the Dead? Go get fucked.
There you go.
That's how you really feel.
Was made before any of you were born. How dare you?
Yep.
Yeah. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
I was kicking.
Well, it's just weird, man. I did find it boring. I've always found it boring, but Night of the Living Dead I don't find boring. So I don't know why that is. I haven't seen it in probably 20 years, so I really want to go back through it.
Day of the Dead is my favorite out of the trilogy.
Day of the Dead's great. I've always liked that one too.
Sean said the remake better, huh?
I love that remake.
We all like what we like, and that's all good though. Yeah, if we all like the same shit, it'll be boring, man. It's funny to go through the chat and hear best movie ever. That movie's garbage. Best movie ever. That movie sucks ass.
All the time.
So Sean says we all like what we. I just read that one. Oh, I did. He put it on there twice, so I didn't fuck up. He put it on there twice. So that wasn't my fuck up. That was Sean's fuck up.
Yeah, he's like.
Alex said that Valley Girl artwork is gorgeous. I just wish they would have either reversed the artwork or the order of the names. It's always bothered me when they have the wrong name over the actor.
They do that shit all the time, though.
Yeah, they do that a lot. It's weird how that keeps happening.
That's what I need, something else from OCD. Now I'm going to be paying attention to that. Sean says, smoke pot and see what slide covers work out best for the wrong reasons.
I think that happens a lot.
Yeah.
My shit just jumped all over the damn place. Hang on a second. There it is. That was weird. All right, Reed says $6, 1 gallon of gas here. Jesus. Paid $3.59 this morning.
The Democratic Republic of California for you.
So they actually found the film elements to do the inserts for the 4K.
Oh, so so I think he's talking about
My Bloody Valentine.
My Bloody Valentine. That's awesome, dude. Because on the Blu-ray, it was noticeable when it switched over to the gore. You could notice it was like a VHS fucking rip or something.
Don't give me a reason to fucking upgrade my Blu-ray, damn it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to upgrade it.
I still have the Blu-ray too.
Sean said, Reed, you got to park your car for good. Yeah, Reed, we live in the great expensive state. Love the goods.
What's
Goods is so good, non-PC and solid comedy.
I mean, one of the last real comedies, The Goods.
That's good.
Cool.
Reed says, makes sense why everyone drives a Prius or a Tesla.
Yeah.
That one single bar fucked my life.
Yeah.
The stupid charging stations right next to my store. Life is weird. Indie Phantom says Thursday, you all have to see me immediately. There's very memorable news scenes that I won't spoil.
Yeah, Thursday is great.
Yeah, that's why I was motherfucking Brian. Now I got a fucking Kino cart going. Thanks a lot.
I have stayed away from Kino. I have not bought anything. I haven't even been on the site.
Usually it's Alan.
Yeah, it's usually fucking Alan. And
right now,
he's like, "Oh, it's a Mickey Rourke movie." And I'm like, "A Mickey Rourke movie I've never seen? Come on, what is this?" And I look at it, and it's like, it sounds
good.
Great.
Thomas Jane and Aaron Eckhart kill it too.
Yeah, that cast is insane.
Your trainee says, watching these pickup streams are bad for the pockets. FOMO. Yeah, I'm gonna look at this. I'm pretty sure that's probably not Yao Ming. What's up, Yao Ming?
Damn.
He was in the Dead Pits chat too, doing that.
You should just like copy that and paste it into Google and see what it says.
Yeah.
I have anything else to do.
Dirty Ape says, y'all checking out the Boys spinoff series Gen V? No, but I'm interested. I love the Boys, so I'll check that out.
If it has,
Brent, anyone get the Saw popcorn bucket? The eyes light up. Looks cool.
That looks really badass. It really does.
I keep waiting for the Anthony Chucky popcorn bucket thing.
Oh my god! Yeah.
They will. You have to get that inside a theme park or something, right? That the child play
the one that
popcorn
with the light up eyes or whatever.
Yeah, I think you have to go inside a theme park or something to get that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Then it bears warm.
Looks sweet.
People need to stop listening to films at home about transfers.
Yeah, that's
just stop watching them at all.
Or anything. Stop watching. Stop watching films at home.
Yeah. Says, Orphan Kills, the Maniac song part kills me so funny.
I'm gonna have to check it out, man. I'm really excited.
I think that Chucky popcorn bucket's at Universal Studios.
Yeah, I think that's what I read. Like you have to go inside Universal Studios to buy the thing.
All right, Christy says, agree, Hoax. I don't do that anymore. He was films at home, never heard of her. All Hope says, Roger Rockmore is great in Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, the Dead is good.
Yeah, that's true. That's getting a 4K any minute. Scream Factory release.
Yeah.
Eddie says, I was really surprised how good Orphan First Kill was. Really enjoyed it.
Pumping me up to watch it for sure.
All right, we are caught up. And we will start our last round.
All right. Well, for the Nick Cage stream, when I got 8mm. Obviously I can't really talk too much about this movie right now, but really solid film.
I probably shouldn't have even showed it because
No. It was weird. No, it was weird because it was weird that I didn't even have it like in my collection or anything. I thought it was really odd, So I was like, well, I got to go ahead and add this. But yeah, 8mm solid film, and I really like that.
You know where that movie's shot?
Yeah, very cool.
You know where it starts out where they're shooting it originally? It was like Detroit, wasn't it, or PA, or it's some.
I haven't watched any of the special features on it yet, so I'm not too sure. Or are you talking about like actually in the movie?
Yeah. It takes place in California, and it starts in like PA, I think, or maybe it was even Detroit, where he's originally from.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't remember it actually. Like, sometimes it will say Detroit, Michigan, or something like that. I don't remember it saying anything.
I want to think maybe it was even outside of Pittsburgh. I'm not sure. I'll have to rewatch it.
But yeah, had to add that to the collection because I just kind of forgot that I didn't own it. I was like, oh, that's weird. Because I've been going through like literally all of Nick Cage's filmography. So,
yeah.
But then we got As a Bullet. I still haven't watched this movie yet, so because I've been watching so many like Nick Cage movies and stuff like that. I haven't had time to watch this, but Nikolai Coster-Waldau, Micah Monroe, Jamie Foxx, great cast. It's interesting because I know this movie is like, it's supposed to be pretty dark from what I hear. I'm really looking forward to watching it, but it's also like 2.5 hours long, so it's gonna be one of those. Wow. Make the time to watch it. But,
I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah, but I really like those actors, so look forward to checking it out. And then I went ahead and got this one just because I really like the movie and I wanted this edition for the special features. That's Jeepers Creepers. And the Slip on eBay. Yep. And because this is just one of those movies you can't find anymore. It's not on Scream Factory's site. It's going to be a really tough one to find just because of the director, Victor Salva. And, I want to, I appreciate special features and stuff. And this has like a ton of special features on it. And I'm curious. I want to listen to them. So I went ahead and picked this up. Plus, Jeepers Creepers, it's just a great movie. And I only had the old DVD release. So it was a pretty easy upgrade for me.
Where'd you find that?
eBay.
Cool.
Yeah. And that's it.
He found it at Walmart, the kids section. Too soon. Sorry. We'll move on.
Okay. What do I got here? All right. I've been running down some RLJE releases. You can get them cheap if you look hard enough. And I got the Castle Freak remake. I actually have seen this before. And what I remember about it was I think my comments were, it was a good try. And it was really cheap. And luckily it came with a slip. I haven't opened it yet, but I will check this one out. Big fan of the first one. Again, same production company did Bone Tomahawk. Like a lot of their movies. So give it a try again. I got Sun, another RLJ release. It's a pretty interesting concept with this one. You got Emile Hirsch doing anything to stay active and work. But it is actually pretty good. I think I've seen this on Shudder. That's a pretty good one. I think the son eats people and she keeps feeding people to her kid.
That's the girl from Halloween.
Yeah.
The new Halloween movies.
Yeah. Yep. And I got a used copy of Lizzie. Again, I think I saw this on Shudder. The Lizzie Borden deal. It's got, it is what it is. I remembered this being pretty good, but somehow I got to slip with it. A used copy of this.
Kristen Stewart looks like a boy in the back of there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're playing lesbian, killer lesbians. So, of course, you get Kristen Stewart. I got this piece of shit here.
Is that 4K?
Is it 4K?
Don't buy this fucking thing. It's double 4K. And there you go. I watched it. It's okay. Blu-ray, you'd be just fine with it. DVD, you'd be just fine with it. Watching it for free on YouTube, you'd be just fine with it. What is this trash? Look at
5.1.
It's 5.1. And I love the guy, the fucking captain, fucking Save a Hope dudes that are fucking white knighting and cucking for this broad who put this fucking shitty release out. Like, hey man, she tried her best. Fuck you. It's a piece of shit, and I regret buying it, and you shouldn't have bought it. Anyway, the last one I got in, thanks to Alan, because this thing was really, really hard to get, and he only charged me $100 over cost. 4K Steelbook of The Exorcist. Nice guy. He sent it a bubble mailer. Came in good shape.
You know how to do it. That's why it came in such great shape.
But yeah, really appreciate Alan selling me this for cost instead of throwing on eBay, which you could easily done. But yeah, I'm glad to get this in. But yeah, that's it. That's the last of the titles I got in.
Nice.
I'm waiting on that top 5 Bigfoot video.
It's coming.
Hell yeah.
It's coming. It can come. I was
He's
waiting.
only found 3 of them, so we've only found 3 movies so far.
Says they make
Trying to find
5.
Piece of shit to do the video, and we got delayed and delayed and delayed. It's like I said, I just love that. That is perfect.
That's yeah. You gotta have that.
Yeah.
Abominable and Harry and Henderson's. Those are my top 2.
All right. Got another independent horror movie here. We got Murder Size.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Saw
What's
that.
from? Where's that from?
I don't know who put this out. I mean, it's independent. I ended up picking it up from Etsy. So it's
Cool
like,
cover.
yeah, I mean, there was an advertisement on Instagram, and that said, like linked you over to their Etsy store, and I was able to grab it on there for like $25. It's on Tubi. I think it's the #1 comedy, or at least it was for a short while. So it's a horror comedy, but I'm sure it's got plenty of things to look at. It might keep you entertained.
That's cool.
Yeah. Picked up the Thundercats, the complete series, which is only like 2 seasons, but yeah, I've had this on like my Amazon like kind of watch list for a while, and it dropped down to $20.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be around like a 35 is about the cheapest I'd seen it, and sometimes it goes for even a little more, but yeah, it's down to $20. And I was like, okay, I got to pull the trigger on that, because this was like my after school cartoon back in the day.
You just made UK Tony's day.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah, because he loves all those older cartoons and stuff. So do I.
Yeah,
Thundercats.
The original Turtles, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Thundercats. I mean, that was where it was at. Maybe Tom and Jerry, because I did pick up.
Hell yeah!
I picked up this one. This was also like on my like little watch list, and it's a DVD. It was sitting there for like $7.99 for a long time, but then they dropped it down to $5 or something. And I was like, okay, it's got like 30 little Halloween themed shorts, that they do.
Yeah, that's great.
And I like those.
Yeah,
pop those in. Grab the School of Rock, steel book. I just love this movie so much and it's a really cool looking steel book, and I don't know how long we got to wait for this 4K to come around.
It's comedy too, comedy. They're pretty stingy with those 4Ks.
Yeah, so it may or may not happen, but and speaking of like 4Ks and stuff, I just ordered Pearl on 4K. Turbine Media is putting that out.
Yeah,
and I ordered what was it? It was Pearl and Renfield.
Yeah, Renfield. Yeah.
Yeah, Renfield's got a really cool steel book with I think it's a side loading slipcase. Looks like
that's a fun movie. I like that one.
Yeah, picked up both those from Turbine Media, so you can still grab those. They don't come out until December 31st, and then you'll be waiting another 10 days to get them here in the States. I've got the Black Phone steel book coming sometime. It's like I think it's in customs now.
That's a really nice looking steel book too.
Yeah,
I ordered that one also.
Got Kiss the Girls.
Good movie.
Solid.
Yep.
Where was the slip for that though? I can't believe that didn't come with like a slip on it.
Oh, you're talking to the right guy.
Yeah, there'll be one on his, I promise.
Yeah, let me print one out for you here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I just thought it was and they charge you so damn much for it too. And it's like, man, there's
it was a pricey 4K. Yeah,
I think it's one of those MODs, like molding it,
Oh, okay,
kind of like that.
And unfortunately, this one's I guess is probably going to be my last one, but it's a little word of warning, just in case someone thought it looked cool and wanted to pick it up.
Slaughterhouse. Yeah.
Slaughterhouse. I was hoping it was going to be good, and it could have been. That's the thing that really bugs me is is, if they would have just all the kills were off screen and stuff, but like the first 10 minutes of build up, and I was like, okay, this could be kind of fun. I see where they're going with this. And like the acting wasn't bad and the production looked good, but the sloth looks goofy, but kind of goofy in a fun way. But yeah, like there was like no nudity and the kills all sucked, and there wasn't like any like good, special effects, gore sequences or anything. So unfortunately it's a bust, but it could have been good. That bugs me.
Is it rated R?
Yeah, it's rated R, but
what the fuck?
Because there's a little bit of blood, there's a little bit of violence, a little bit of language and stuff, but
I'm surprised they didn't go for it. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's probably a micro budget kind of movie, though.
Well, Slaughterhouse, probably not. It's got to be a big budget movie.
MGM.
100 million.
Right,
release.
Right next to Zombievers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I love Zombievers.
Me too.
So we have a video out already of these titles, the Vinegar Syndrome titles, but I'm just going to go through them anyways. So got the Sega one, like Pop's got.
Nice.
Yeah. I want to get that. What is that? It's a documentary?
It's 10 documentaries put in on one disc. It's from this guy named Slopes Game Room, and he actually it has a YouTube channel where all these documentaries are actually on. But so if you want to watch them, you can watch them on YouTube right now if you want. But they compiled them all onto one Blu-ray here for Volume 1. I guess they're gonna do more of them. But it's pretty cool because when I posted the video and on Instagram, the guy Slopes Game Room, he commented on the video and then he commented on Instagram too, and was thanking me for buying the release and everything. So he's a pretty cool guy.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah. Then we got Arnold, which is like this woman. She's like marrying this guy passes away or something like that, and she's like married to the corpse or some shit like that, and she has to end up living with this dead body. Or something crazy like that. I don't know all about it really, but it looks pretty interesting. Roddy McDowell's in here too.
Is it a zombie or just dead?
He's just dead.
Oh, okay.
Then you got Curse of the Screaming Dead. I don't know much about this one. It looks kind of weird, but this one has a second feature on it too. I think it's called like Night of Horror. I don't know. It looks pretty bad, but it's.
I hear the Argento cut's the best one to watch on that one as well.
It's like cannibal zombies type shit, but it's also called Curse of the Cannibal Confederates.
Wow.
And it's an ex-Troma title. It's got the little Troma logo next to it. So, and this one looks like it was like a proto Cat 3, the Ghost Nursing.
Yeah, I was interested in that.
Yeah, it looks pretty crazy. This little baby thing, whatever the fuck on the back of it, looks nuts. Yeah, I don't know. This fucking artwork looks crazy with the bugged out eye and shit. Jesus. And what is this little like turkey fucking thing?
Wow.
We're gonna need a full review breakdown.
You can see like a woman's like scalp getting ripped off, like in the bottom there. So there's all sorts of crazy shit going on in this movie. I'm interested. Evil Judgment looks pretty cool. It's like a giallo type film from 84. Next one is An Eternal Combat. This is the one I was telling you had Anthony Wong in it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So he's in it. Doesn't really show him much on the cover, but you can see his fucking crazy ass right there in the screenshot.
Naturally.
Yeah. You know, Anthony Wong is. He'll pop up in any fucking.
What's it? A VSP?
VSA.
VSA.
Yeah, the bottom loaders. And then this one I got on the Labor Day sale. I wanted this one for a while. Just wanted it with a slip, but it's long out of print. It's Bloodsuckers from Outer Space. Probably pretty bad, but it looks fun. This one was like $12. Gunpowder and Sky. I was interested in it, kind of. Her Smell. I'm not sure if it's like a kind of looks like she's like portraying Courtney Love. I'm not sure, but it's
good double feature with Little Mermaid.
It's Elizabeth Moss portraying this character. Yeah, double feature with Little Mermaid. Her smell. Then you got a Deaf Crocodile title. It's Heroic Times, which is like 2D animation mixed with like oil paintings. So it's like it was done pretty well. Umbrella title Shame, kind of like a rape revenge film. Jay said it was a pretty good movie, and of course those are the guys who probably do the raping. But
she rapes them.
Yeah.
Twist.
They got to get her back. They got those weapons and stuff. They got to get the revenge.
Anytime Jace recommends me an Australian film, I usually go for it. This is an Umbrella partner label title.
Okay.
Also got from Umbrella partner label is Day of the Panther and Strike of the Panther. It's a double feature.
That's an Umbrella also?
Yeah, it's also an Umbrella. Pretty cool looking double feature. Just like cheesy action comedy. Then from Saturn's Core, which is like the shot on video thing. This one sold out pretty quick, so when it was going down in numbers, I just picked it up for the hell of it. If it sucks, I'll sell it. It's Night Chills. Kind of looks like an Atari game on the front cover here.
It's like the same thing. It's like an Atari game.
But I don't know. I don't know much about it. It kind of looks like shit. It looks like an RPG piece of crap. But
you never know.
You never know. This one looked fucking weird as shit too. Visitors from Arcana Galaxy. I don't know these little girl things. I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask. And the last two I got were like $5 DVDs. I don't have any DVDs from Vinegar Syndrome, so these are my first ones. That's In Search of Bigfoot.
Yeah, dude.
My dumbass bought every one of those when I first started collecting the Vinegar Syndrome, thinking I was gonna get everything.
I don't have any of these. This is my first one.
I sold every one for like $160 on eBay.
This fucking guy in the back here.
Oh yeah.
That's like me if I don't shave it the next week.
Like Brad's best friend right there. Then this Blu-ray has been long out of print forever, but so I scored the DVD of this, A Runaway Nightmare. It's sourced from a 4K restoration. I don't know how good a 4K restoration is going to look on a DVD, but we'll see. So that's it. That's everything.
No Dick Shark?
No Dick Shark this time.
What a letdown.
Maybe next month.
That's on pre-order.
All right. Already been shown, but I got the extras still booked. I kept the best one, sent Brad the one that wasn't as good.
Of course, the shitty one. The dog-eared one.
And I got 4 Rooms. I think I might have showed this before. It was still sitting on my desk, though. But anyway, 4 Rooms, nice little side loader.
Oh, yeah.
So you ain't saying this, baby. It's a fun time.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino's got his hand in. He's in one of the scenes.
Robert
it's like an anthology type movie. A lot of stars in it. And this was Brad's recommendation, so how can you go wrong? Satan's Little Helper.
Yeah, that's great.
And I had to ask Brad who this company was, and he wasn't sure either, so I had to look it up. It's a new company called I can't remember the name now, with TF on the side. What I say, Brad, earlier?
True Film or something like that?
True Film or Trending Films or something. There's the logo on the side. If you can see it, it's like a little TF. Look on Blu-ray.com. They only got this released and 3 others they've ever put out. But anyway, I've been wanting to see this, and Brad said it was pretty good, so I decided to grab it. And I'm a big fan of this movie here. I had to grab this German 4K. And Eden Lake. So
yep.
I'm a big fan of these German media books. This is my my 5th one. I've got whatever. You haven't seen Eden Lake though, man. That's a high recommend. That's a good movie. I enjoy it. I was a fan of this show, big fan of the video game. So I got this Last of Us, nice little side loading box. So you haven't seen the show, it's pretty good. So I think I know they'll definitely have a season 2. I think they're gonna pass that, I think. And I got Loki in. Loki Steelbook. Really, really nice looking Steelbook. I'm a big fan of the show. So pretty excited to see they were putting this out.
I thought that was a Nick Cage movie.
So there's so yeah, that's everything. Well, I'll show these off here, I guess. Of course, got the Psycho set. And I'm gonna do a video maybe tomorrow on these here. I got the 2001.
Oh wow!
So not familiar, pretty big box.
That looks really cool too.
And I got the Apollo 13 in.
Nice.
Yeah, those are awesome.
If you haven't seen the video, I got Shawshank in the other day. I got a video up on that one. And my favorite, of course, I'm not trying to knock my beer off. I got the Jaws set.
Jaws,
just
yeah.
great artwork.
Oh yeah.
Of course, this is all fucked up and busted up. But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna read out the chat here. We've been going about almost 3 hours. Read out the chat. We're gonna get on out of here.
I don't know what away it was.
4K Lowdown, what's going on, buddy?
What's up?
Hey, man.
Say hey to Dave. Past all the haze here. Warning, I may say stuff I'm not supposed to. I have been drinking. Bring it on, man. You're in the right place.
What's the worst that's going to happen?
All right. Andy says, midway through God is a Bullet right now. It's pretty dark and everyone has so many tattoos. It's kind of a modern satanic panic flick.
Yeah. That's what I heard about it, man. That's funny. You just happened to be watching that.
There's no better way to be, 4K. I agree. Chris says, I got Jeepers Creepers Blu-ray at Big Lots for like $5, but has that funky cover on it.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's the deal. It's all that matters.
Yeah, I just got it for the special features. I mean, it's an upgrade in quality, obviously, too. But
Yeah.
all those special features, yeah.
Okay, so I got to say I'm liking it. Alex says, Jeepers Creepers is such a great movie that never gets old no matter how many times I watch it. Yeah, I'm a big fan of it, too.
Yep.
It's a winner. Yeah.
Gotta agree. And he says, Boggy Creek 2, The Legend Continues was fun, in my opinion. Finest 80s booty shorts ever. Haven't seen the first, but the sequel is a VSA release. I just watched it on Tubi, though.
Yeah, I have that VSA release.
Sean says, I still haven't seen the Newcastle Freak, but I'm just going to have to see it and stop relying on the hate. I'm sure it's watchable.
I have seen it. I watched it on Shudder. I remember going, it's a really good try. I don't remember even how it ends, but I love the first one and I was able to get it cheap. So, try it again. And I love RLJ. That's one of my favorite companies.
Okay, so what's wrong with Boggy Creek?
I did a whole video on it. It's a piece of shit release.
Murder size is pretty bad, but boobies and leg warmers, you got me. Probably wait for a sale on Boggy Creek. Probably a good idea.
If you got a DVD of Boggy Creek, you're fine with it.
The Legend of Shitty Creek. Trini says everything. And 4K is doing some redneck yelps over there. I picked Thundercats up for $20 as well.
Hell yeah.
I love Thundercats and Silverhawks. I'm looking for the Hercules and Space Ghost.
Herculoids.
And Herculoids and Space Ghost. Yeah.
Those would both sell like crazy.
Yeah.
It's a millennial thing, Alan.
So like if you have a really bad case of hemorrhoids, they turn into Herculoids. But
I feel like I remember that Herculoid set when it came out. I'm pretty sure. I think it has one, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
I thought I remember seeing. I mean, years and years ago, but I thought I saw that.
Sean said, "Blue alien buns. Why not?" See the Transformers full series DVD sell at Walmart all the time, but never pull the trigger on it. Hard pass on Slaughterhouse. Yeah, Zombievers is a fun time. I agree, Trini. Proto Cat 3, I'm in.
Yeah.
And he says, wait until you see the Puppet and Runaway Nightmare. I watched that with my dad last summer. Great. What the fuck cheese float. Yeah, Satan's Little Helper is perfect Halloween fare. Really dug that one.
It's a good entry level horror. It looks like Spirit Halloween kind of made it, if that makes sense.
4K says Eden Lake is really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Fungus
zombies
from Last of Us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What are they called? What are they called, Brad?
Infected.
They call
No,
them
are
fake.
they
They call-
like clickers or something?
clickers. That's what I had in my head was clickers. Yeah.
There's multiple different kinds in it.
Yeah. Bob Ramsey, Eden Lake, Michael Fassbender. Yeah, I watched that on streaming late one night, man. I got into it. I said, damn, I wouldn't expect to like it so much, but I really dug it. Glad to finally have a release of it. Very good stream as always, gents. Appreciate it, Chris. Damn, y'all still going? Yeah, we about to get out of here, man. Great as always. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Spicy. Boggy Creek is old and slow. All it needs to be is bald, and it would be me.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is. It's it's an interesting. It's not the. There are plenty of other Bigfoot movies I will point out in the stream eventually.
Boggy Creek cheesy flicks and fun stream as always, boys. Until next time, well, guys, we appreciate it. We still got 34 people in here. It's pretty much over 30 the whole time, so I appreciate y'all being here. Be sure to come back tomorrow night for our Nick Cage stream.
11 o'clock.
Yeah, it should be a good time. So looking forward to see what you guys pick. Look forward to show off what I picked. Whatever. I'm pretty happy with my 5. So I got a few more of them. I'm gonna try to watch tomorrow, but I don't think it's gonna change.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch a couple.
I
of
pretty
them.
like them. So it should be a good time. You guys got anything y'all want to promote before we get out of here?
Just the Nick Cage stream. Go from there.
Yeah. That's about all I got going on right now. I got some streams with other channels, but that's later in the month.
Just got another pickup video coming in tomorrow. I'm putting that up tomorrow. So.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Appreciate it, John. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Alec.
Well, I appreciate it as always. Well, guys, that's it. Todd, you got anything you need to say before we get out of here?
Not really. I mean, if anyone missed like the
Oh wow, yeah.
that
Killing me when I
house
said it, man.
unboxing that I did there.
I've been on the fence for that damn thing, but I
I
couldn't.
thought I told you before the stream not to show that goddamn thing.
But you know what? I was sitting there looking and I was like, oh crap, I forgot to show it. Yeah, I had it sitting in the floor. It's so freaking heavy, big.
I watched that video you did. I'm like, I've been on the fence to grab that, but I don't need it. I just got the Blu-ray set literally like 6 months ago. And
Now, did you ever pop in the Blu-ray? I remember I sent you a message, and because I had the Arrow 1 and 2, and my Arrow, the first one, the sound doubles in your center channel and your side speakers. The front speakers.
I've watched 1 and 2 out of that set. I didn't notice it, but I'll go back and check it out again. Yeah.
Well, maybe I don't know, but so I was thinking there was an audio issue on that one, but that maybe you would only notice if you had like the surround sound set up. But
yeah, I'll pop it in tomorrow and I'll check it out and let you know.
Yeah, I'm not done watching those, but yeah, it's been really good. I mean, it's a nice set. It's expensive, but there's a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, guys, Anthony, anybody else before we get out of here?
No, I got some stuff. Same with you, kind of like later in the month. So
right. Well, guys, we'll be back tomorrow night. You guys have a good weekend, and y'all get some rest. Talk to y'all next time.
take it easy.
Later.
You guys.
See ya.